Yes, it's the headphones.
Okay.
Thank you. Hello. Hi.
Okay, are we ready?
Ready?
Let's go.
Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 154.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo of Hype and Then Some. We are back in the building once again. I am Kesi, aka K's Boogie in the cut. What it do?
It's your boy, Mr. Taribo.
And it's Mr. MBT, the world boss.
Do I have to bring back Shammy T if you're damn well nasty?
I don't know if you need to bring back Shammy T if you're damn well nasty, but in the same way that Michael needs to get rid of World Boss, you need to also think about replacing the space with something.
But when Mr. Taribo is here and Shammy T is here, both can live in unison.
Both can coexist. Shammy T could be if you're damn well familiar.
It can't be familiar because he's nasty.
You're the one that did it to yourself.
But he's nasty. I can't change him, make him
you
familiar.
can continue to be nasty if you like.
It can't be Shammy T if you're damn well PG.
Oh.
So it makes no sense.
You shouldn't have changed it.
Yeah, you made your bed still.
Now your name is Tobi.
Oh, no, it's Shammy T if you're damn well nasty. He's here to stay. Hey.
No, it's Tobi.
Hey.
It doesn't sound the same anymore.
Hey.
It doesn't sound the
He's
same
back.
anymore.
Oh my.
And
Okay.
I will not be denouncing my name because all your king, your wherever he is, Vibes Cartel, yes he is back out, but guess what? The guy don't look the same.
You know the guy can shoot again, right?
Yeah,
Sorry, man,
barely.
he's free to murder again.
Barely.
That's what everyone's celebrating. He's free to do what he needs.
Barely.
Okay.
Barely. Have you seen the guy?
Hey.
Have you seen what he looked like when he first went in? Have you seen what he looks like now? The guy looks like Puff Puff.
Oh.
So,
Don't do that. He's ill.
Okay.
You can't do that.
He looks like a blowfish.
Oh my gosh. What's wrong with you guys?
But he cannot see through his eyes.
Wait, do we know he's actually ill?
He is ill.
No, he's got some.
I just had to
he's got
Google
some-
it. He's got an autoimmune disease.
Is that
Okay.
based from the...
And
That's
skin
the
bleaching?
reason
And-
why his face appears swollen, his eyes are bulged out, and he appears weak.
Well, that's it. That means I'm still the world boss.
Whoa, what do you mean?
He's not dead.
No.
He's just unwell.
No, what I'm trying to say is that someone has taken his place.
That's crazy. That's crazy from all of you.
What do
All
you
of
mean?
you.
Yeah.
All of us. What?
All of you.
What do you mean? When all of you guys are
You
talking
two.
to when
All
all
of you.
No, don't point at me. I'm the one that's being real. When
Y'all's
all
a
of,
damn.
when all of you are singing off take off your
Y'all's a
panty, all that bumper clout, all of that type of stuff.
Y'all's a dumb.
And then
Don't
the
say take
real,
off your panty.
the real. Oh, goodness sake!
Lord, anyway.
No, I'm gonna do it. The real world boss is here. Vibes Cartel, you had your time. You was in jail, and someone's taking your place.
See, the thing is, I always find it really hard to congratulate people when they've bust case on something that they therefore did.
Have you seen how many teardrops on the side of his face?
Like,
And they're
come
all
on.
coloured
I
in.
know,
They're
but-
coloured in. You've killed someone multiple
But,
times.
I hate prison. So
Sorry.
I'm happy you're back, sir.
If I could just say he's killed someone multiple times.
multiple times.
As in one person.
One person
Yeah.
die and be
Over
dead,
and
be
over
dead, be
again.
dead.
100%.
Dead.
They went into hospital. They were dead. They were claimed dead.
Oh,
He woke
they
up
went
back up.
back.
Man shot him again. That's why he went into
Sorry.
prison.
Lord.
But yeah, I'm happy he's back.
Are you?
Congratulate. I am.
No
So
one.
you guys are part of the problem.
The thing is, how can you be happy the guy's back? This guy ain't gonna make no more bangers. I hope you all know that. Because
It
what is he
doesn't
gonna
matter.
talk
I'm
about?
just happy. I'm just happy that he's home.
What,
This
when
is,
man-
this is why individuals on social media are losing brain cells.
I don't understand.
Because when that other guy that came out of prison that was that had the mugshot,
Who?
the model guy, I don't know what that guy.
Oh yeah. Prison Bay.
Exactly. He
My
came
guy.
out. Did he do something again?
No.
I don't think he did anything.
did.
I think he got a girl pregnant. That was it.
And she was young.
She was
What,
Who's
15?
that millionaire? That billionaire?
Richie.
No, the one that
Bezos.
owns the one that owns Topshop. I think
Bill Gates.
the one that owns Topshop. I want to say. Oh, what's his name?
What's her name? She was on Made in Chelsea.
I don't know why my body's saying Sir Philip George.
No.
I don't know.
Sir
but
Philip Green.
There we go.
You got her.
Yeah, his
pregnant.
daughter. He got her
Got her
pregnant.
pregnant. Yeah, she was on Made in Chelsea.
Really?
No, that's not the same girl.
I
No,
doubt
but she
it.
was on Made in Chelsea. But I was about to.
Her name's Chloe Green.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
the
he
girl.
got her pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah, got her pregnant. They've got a beautiful baby. And the minute that she realized what was what, she left him.
What do you mean? Wasn't she on socials watching it? Saying,
Don't worry.
he's hot.
She doesn't know she has to pay for his lifestyle now.
No, well,
You know, there was a guy that I saw that him and his wife are getting a divorce, and the wife has to pay for his lifestyle, and that's about 14K a month.
Hey, a win's a win.
More 100%.
A win's a win. Why did we get married in the first
No
place?
matter how you get it, I
Get
got
how
it.
you live.
Whoever wants to leave, you gonna pay.
You don't understand? That's
Right now,
that's a
Teddy.
root. That's
And all of a
root
sudden,
beer.
my lifestyle's gone up.
100%, 100%. But
We rise up.
yeah, man. Good luck to
Yoda.
Vibes Cartel. But as I said, no
Yeah,
more bangers.
man.
No
I feel
more
better
bangers are coming
soon.
out of him.
What the hell?
I hope you can feel better.
That's what I'm saying. You lot calling him a blowfish. This man is fighting for his life. Come on.
Do you know what? I don't care.
Come
People
on.
have said a lot worse.
Oh,
People
all right.
have said a lot worse, definitely.
Can we get started with today's episode? Jesus Christ, before it ends. Okay, guys. So today we shall be getting started with You Know It, You Love It. It's Too Much Trainers.
Trainers, tables. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's actually bad, man.
No, you
No, it's
shut your
not
mouth.
bad, man. I don't
And I'm
have
not
an issue.
bleeping it out either. I want everybody to hear how
let
you
them
call
hear every
Vibes
single
Cartel a
blowfish word.
blowfish.
Yes.
So what does he look like?
A pufferfish.
You see?
Puff
Do you
pastry.
remember? Yeah.
You know when the puff pastry goes in the oven and you see the slow way it goes.
Apologies.
Do you know what? This is actually what happened with Chadwick Boseman.
Chapman, what?
Chadwick Boseman. You
What do you
better
mean? What
pray
happened to him?
when
No.
everyone was insulting him, saying that he looked sick because
No
he
one
was
said
so
that, though.
skinny. Everybody
I didn't
said
say
it.
that. Can
we pick a
Literally,
side,
what's her name? What's that woman's name that went to Israel? That idiot. What's her name?
Whoa.
Tiffany Haddish.
Mm.
She was like, no, was it Tiffany Haddish or that other girl from Baltimore? The new host of Breakfast Club. What's her name?
Oh, I haven't watched breakfast.
Jess Hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
That silly woman. And she was like, yeah, Chadwick Boseman, he looks like this, he looks like Pepe, yeah, like making
Okay,
bad
but
jokes, and then he died because he had cancer.
Was Chadwick Boseman a murderer?
You're not laughing. You're not calling him a blowfish because he's a murderer. You're calling him a
I'm
blowfish
sorry,
because he's
there's
sick.
there's different standards
The
for different
guy
people.
has 19 teardrops
Hey,
on the
he's
side of his
taking
face,
lives.
and every single one is
He's
coloured.
taking lives. The least I could do is call him a blowfish.
He's shaking lives. Did you just
He's
say?
taking lives. The least I
Yeah,
could do is,
they're shaking in their grave.
the least I could do is call him a pufferfish.
100%.
All right, I'm gonna leave this in the episode. I'm not even gonna bleep it out. I hope you guys enjoy this moment.
Now, but
Let's get started. No, not now, but nothing. Let's get started with today's episode, please.
now,
Okay.
bad man, or pussy.
It's not even him. What?
Okay.
That's not even Vice Cartel. Do you know? Anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
No, we're keeping it in. The ignorance is rife. EDL.
What do you mean the guy's a mass murderer?
So what does that
What
mean?
do you mean?
All right.
Do you know what? It's people. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's certain people that are similar on your wavelength that obviously want these people to not be in the system.
Listen,
And
even
these
if he
people
is a
are going-
murderer, okay, even if he is a murderer, you don't insult somebody because of how they look, especially if it's due to an illness. You
But-
man have no.
but he's allowed to kill.
Oh, so now you should call him a blowfish.
100%,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Crikey,
We have
brother.
sympathy for murderers now?
mate. Do you see what they've been doing to all the guys in YSL? We
You're a
are not
murderer,
doing bad.
sympathy-
I need somebody to come out from the video and
Someone
tell me, am I bugging
I don't get it.
or what?
The listeners pop out the screen right
Someone,
now.
please.
You guys
It
are
ain't
wrong.
right. All right, let's get started with today's Tables Trainers.
Yeah.
So, if you are listening, it will do you well to come on down to YouTube Town where you can see these trainers in a what?
In our real life.
But if you can't make it down, no problem. I will describe it as per
Let's go.
usual. So, to the right of us, actually, before we get to showcasing any trainers, what we have in front of us,
It's a plethora.
a plethora of gorgeous shoes.
The lights.
Delights. You took the word out of my
Yeah,
mouth.
man, it's been a while.
It is
Not
a
Turkish.
delight, and it's not Turkish at all. Okay,
Although they could be made in Turkey. I don't know.
No,
No?
this is giving
Made in Turkey?
no, that's Kazakhstan.
Mediterranean. I was gonna say Pakistan because I
Maybe
know they're.
Turkmenistan.
Let me
I was
find
I was
out.
about to say something. We don't want to say that right now.
Please, there's too many.
It's not
Where
the
do you
right
think
time.
this is made?
Hey,
I know where-
Nike, boobly boo. Pakistan.
Okay, hold your answer and hold your answer
I'm not
because
gonna say my answer
we haven't
because
introduced the trainers.
It's a problem.
Oh, apologies.
That's fine. It was my fault. So, what we have in front of us today, we have some sweet delights. These are our latest purchases. Now, you may have seen one of them before. Ignore it. You haven't seen it. This is its debut, okay? This is just the introduction to the latest pairs that we've been buying because we don't really buy trainers much anymore. So I feel like this is definitely a quality over quantity type of tables trainers, okay? So, starting off to the right of me, we have...
Show it, man.
Please ignore the ambulance that just drove past. All right. Rubbish. This is the gel, the A6 gel. Is it Kanaya or Kayano?
Kayano 14, the black
14
coffee.
in the black coffee colorway.
And this is MBT's trainer. Thank you guys.
take it away.
So, as everyone knows, I love A6, especially the Kayano 14 collection. And this is a new trainer that was added into my collection. Kesi bought me the trainer. She surprised me. I was looking for these trainers. I was about to spend 4 bills on these trainers.
God forbid.
Mate.
What are you doing?
That's the same God forbid you said, and now the pink glows are gone. So shush your mouth. So I was about to spend 4 bills, but Kay said, you know what, wait, they're gonna come back. I didn't know if they were gonna come back. Next minute, I see a delivery, knock on the door, and I see this trainer here. This trainer is a great trainer.
Hey, it's everywhere.
I know it is. It's back.
So you would have spent 4 bills for no reason.
100%. Have you seen the new silver ones with the yellow? Yeah, I'm looking at those.
I'm not good to bother. However, where do you guys think the shoe was made?
I think that this shoe was made in America.
Okay.
The word, the country, I can't say it.
Why not?
It's a problem.
But wait, hold on. Let me give my answer again.
Go on.
If it was made in the USA, it would have been advertised it was made in the USA like the 990s.
No, that's New Balance.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
New Balance is the only brand that does that.
Okay, then I take it back.
If I
because
say it, can we
I
bleep
tricked
it?
myself. No, we're keeping
What
it
are
in.
you trying to say? I'm confused. What country is so bad on the list that you can't say it?
I'm going to
That actually
say
manufactures stuff.
A6. I don't know. I'm going to stick with America. I know it's probably not right,
No, it's
but
not.
let's go.
I want to
with it.
say it, but it has to be bleeped.
Just say it.
No, it has to be bleeped.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
No, it isn't. Let's agree. If I say it's gonna get bleeped.
Okay, go on.
Okay. Okay.
Why would you even say that?
They don't even make stuff there,
I
man.
mean, they don't make stuff. Yes, they do make stuff there.
No,
They
that I'm
can't do
aware
that
of.
right now, my guy.
No, but what are you talking about? I don't get it.
What are you talking about? I don't get
You
it.
think
First
we
of all,
have this many Joe Cayonos coming out by the caseload?
What
that particular country?
What were Nike doing at one point where they were taking advantage of what's called the slave trade thing, and they were making trainers
I'll
for
be so
50p
real.
a
I
trainer?
don't think I've ever seen a product that's come out of there.
Are you kidding me? Really?
If I
Clothing
say
brand.
one, they'll anyway.
You see?
Okay.
Okay then.
Well, you're definitely
That's mad.
You're definitely very wrong, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
Did you check it?
It will be bleeped. I did. You're definitely wrong.
Was I wrong?
What is wrong with you?
Why are you going? Why?
More chicken areas. I'm confused.
I don't
Was I
care.
right?
No, you weren't right.
Okay, can I guess again?
Go on.
Indonesia.
Wrong.
Shit.
So where was it? Because if you say
Was I
one of the
close?
places I said is long,
No.
where is it?
Actually, maybe.
Where is it?
Vietnam.
I was gonna say Vietnam.
That's the place I
I
was.
thought you were
That
about
was
to say too.
that was the place I was thinking about when I said the second one.
I was going to say Vietnam. I was going to say Vietnam.
Made in Nam, man.
That's
Made
where
in
they're
Nam.
all. That's where a lot of trainers are made.
A lot of them are playing in Vietnam.
No,
Vietnam.
Yeah, what?
Hey, maybe,
Shit, man.
maybe.
No, you guys are on meow meow. Let's move on, please, immediately. To the left of us. God
This
damn it.
trainer is
We have-
called the
And don't
Vibes
look at-
Cartel
don't look
because
at
it's the
label.
same color as Vibes Cartel.
So this is the. It's not right. This is the. I've lost my focus, mate. This is the Nike Air Max DN, and this is. I don't know the colorway, but let's just call it Sunset Orange. Oh, there you go.
Or the Vibes
Show
Cartel.
the features. Yeah. Don't open up our front like that. Are you all right?
Toby, that's
Shabby
disgusting.
T, if you damn well nasty for real, put the shoe
That's
down,
disgusting.
you dirty guy.
That's disgusting.
Man said, open that, put it down.
Toby,
Oh,
you are never
God.
doing table training.
How can you violate my shoe like that? Drop
That's
it, man.
disgusting. Man zipped it
Oh
slowly.
my God.
I didn't want to rip the
What
material.
the hell? Turn off the lights.
Goodness. Turn them on, baby. Let the candles. I need to find that black song.
All right, where do you think this trainer is made, first and foremost?
Vietnam.
First of all, we talked about it.
Sorry, this is my pair. Love her so much. Love her down. Every trainer I buy, I say it's the best trainer I bought this year. But genuinely, I think this is the best trainer. Oh, is it the best trainer?
This year. How many trainers have you bought?
I ain't bullshit. This is probably the best trainer I bought this year because the foot skates I bought last year. I thought that was this year, but it was last year. Love these so much. Love the colorway. Love the fit. Very comfortable. Gorgeous. I have no complaints. The other colorways have come out recently. Have they come out yet?
Well, they may be out by the time this episode comes
Okay, so the pink is coming out. The Volt.
The Volt color
is coming out, and they're coming out with a black pair as well, a triple black pair, and also like
Purple.
a cream and burgundy.
There's a purple pair coming towards the end. I think it's
Like this sort of
Vortex.
purple.
No.
Sorry, that wasn't clear. Like that kind of vibrant, vibrant purple. Vibrant purple is what I
it's a
meant.
deeper purple.
Okay,
So,
this
yeah.
kind of purple. Fuck.
Look who's on the meow meow now. Lord have mercy.
Nah, man.
All right. Yeah. So where do you think this trainer is made?
Oh, Nike,
China.
Nike. No.
All right.
I'm gonna say Vietnam as well.
The answer is Vietnam.
Hey.
I said that straight away.
Yeah, but then you said China.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Attila. All right then, and on the pedestal today.
That's
If you could do it properly. San Pellegrino.
yeah.
Alright then.
San Pellegrino.
Come on, just talk about she, mate.
So this is the Rick Owens, Dark Shadow. You have to mention that. It's a Dark Shadow strobe in the, what would we call this? Slate grey?
That's the grey with the
It's
A.
like a slate grey canvas trainer. Toby, take it away.
I will. Yes, this is as Kesi said, the strobe, also known as the vintage sneaker. It is the new style. Well, I won't say new style.
No.
It's the new style which is taken
It's the new
the world by
in
storm.
style. Yeah.
There you go. By Rick Owens Dark Shadow. They also have the normal Rick Owens pair, which is a bit very out of my price budget.
It is in your price budget in the name of Jesus.
Amen. But I'm not willing to put that money down. So I got these pair, which is half the price.
Lovely.
Now, this shoe is a everyday shoe, in my opinion,
Yep.
because it's got a really, really super, super comfortable padded sole.
Really?
It's really bouncy.
Yeah, but it's got a steel toe cap.
No, what you got to understand is that when your toe gets to the front, it opens. Your
Okay,
toes
'cause
do
it's kinda
this.
wide?
Yeah,
No, but it's very hard in the front. That's why I could never wear the what's the original ones?
if you get your right size, you'll be fine.
No, what's the other ones? The other Rick Owens.
The Ramones.
Not the Ramones.
The Ramones is what you're talking about.
The ones that you have.
The Ramones.
Is that what they are?
The Ramones.
Yeah, those ones. I hate those shoes now, man.
Those not the Ramones.
Oh, all right then.
Those not the Ramones. But anyway, so yeah, I absolutely love this shoe. I think you can't get this anymore. Sold out instantly, pretty much everywhere.
You can't go wrong with these trainers.
Yeah, you. Really
I did
can't.
see them in Selfridges the other
They're
day.
sold out in adult sizes.
No, my side.
In store. They were
Can't
there
be.
just this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe, but they might be sold out.
Maybe they'll be gone now.
They touched the website on Monday, and it went on the Harrods website, which is where I got my pair from.
Nice.
By the time I checked the next day, all the sizes were gone.
How much did you get them for? Do you care to share?
I do.
Tell me.
£405.
Not bad because the leather ones are crazy.
They're
dog.
about £600-700.
Yeah. Those brown ones that Kesi sent, they're very nice.
They're very nice.
They're very lovely, but I think this is a nice alternative
Yeah.
for sure. I think they're lovely. Definitely deserve a
Where were they made?
Where were they made? Well, okay. You get up to guess. I believe that these were made in
England.
England.
You never know with these things.
Okay.
Man.
I think these were made Rick Owens.
With the type of person that is, I was going to say something else.
There we go. Who are you going to say?
From the deep
I
pits.
knew you were going to say something like that.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna say
This is not your normal shoe.
Italy.
Well done.
It's from
Am I
Italy.
right?
Of course.
Stop.
Man said, of course.
Where else would you expect
Obviously,
something
it's
like
high
that?
fashion,
Come
but I
on,
was
man.
like, Rick Owens, like,
Really?
you gonna?
Really?
Yeah, all right, Italy.
Don't sleep on Rick.
All right,
Yeah,
Italia.
No, not the first name.
Hey, Ricky Ricardo, he be making stuff.
I don't think that's it.
And it's good quality. His stuff is really good quality. For real.
Yeah.
My other Ricks that I've had for years and years.
The way you're saying that is if you bought the trousers.
I did.
The sack.
I returned them because of the sack.
Mate.
The sack weren't right.
Pause.
Yeah, just denied from the both of you, really. All right, I think that brings us to the end of Teba's
Trainers tables. All right, guys. Every single week we come with the latest news. Well, not every single week. When we can, we come with the latest news about music, fashion, sneakers, and what's popping on the culture. The first thing on the list is we've already spoken about him, but Free, the used to be world boss, Vibes Cartel. Salute to you. All right. Next thing.
He is free.
No, he is free, and I said salute to him.
No, you said free.
Oh, well, free Young Thug. Anyway, next thing on the list.
Can we talk about Young Thug now?
Yeah, why not?
I saw something where
You
someone
weren't supposed to see anything, Michael.
No, wait. I saw something
Wait.
from Future where someone did an interview with him, and he basically said, "Oh, like free my twin," and he was like, "Well, he's coming out real soon."
Well, the reason why he might be coming out real soon.
Oh!
Well, basically,
It's not a misdemeanor.
basically, relax. YSL Woody is an absolute mess. That's just the long and short of this whole situation. So what YSL Woody, and for those who aren't aware,
Question.
just to give a bit of context.
Is Woody the one with the hair that's just...
Yeah.
No, he's bald-headed.
Oh, that's the bald-headed
He's
one.
bald-headed
Okay.
and he's like
Yeah,
this.
he's just blink, blink.
Okay, so I'll give you guys a bit of context. So YSL Woody, or Woody, is the person who went to the police and snitched on himself and snitched on Young Thug. He's the reason why the case is where it is now.
Wow.
Because he was the one that informed, if you remember.
Yeah, he was the informant.
And everyone was like, oh my gosh, that's the same outfit that he was wearing in the police interrogation room that day, if you remember, years and years ago. Anyway, so he's the reason why the case came to be. Obviously, he's a material witness, and they've been bringing him into the trial and, asking him loads of questions. He's been there all the time. To those who remember, or those who know, we recently changed judges.
Yeah.
The reason why the judges were changed was because the judge and the prosecution were having secret meetings behind the defendants'
Back.
The lawyers.
Yeah, the lawyers, defendants' lawyers back. And so they switched the judges out now and they brought Woody back. And basically, Woody has been given an immunity deal. And so since he's been given that immunity deal, they were asking him loads of questions. How old are you? I'm grown. This, that, I'm an adult. Just being a bit of an asshole. And then Woody goes to the judge. This is what he does. You said nothing I say now can be used against me. And the judge said, yes, that's right. I was the one that killed this person. I did this. I did that. Everything I said against Young Thug was a lie. The only reason why I said it is because I know he's actually not guilty. And if you guys look into him, you would know he was innocent. I just said it so I could put everything on him. And it was actually me. But I've got immunity now. So it was all me.
Oh!
So that's where we are at the moment. He confessed to him and someone called Threat shooting up Rich Homie Kwan's dad's barbershop. He was like, it was all us. Threat is dead. So yeah, he was just like, yeah, me and Threat, it was all us. We did everything. It was me. I am guilty. That's it. And they were like, so why did you lie to the police? And he was like, basically he was like, it's not snitching if I'm not telling the truth. Like, the only reason why I felt comfortable to talk to the police is because I knew I was lying. And yeah, Young Thug is basically completely innocent. So I just felt like I should put it on him because he's got money to afford a lawyer. I can't afford a lawyer. So that's his reasoning. So with all of that being said,
Okay.
it can go one of two ways.
It can go one of two ways. I don't think they'll drop the case just like that.
Yep.
I think the prosecution will come back with something else. They might have some sort of evidence.
Yep.
Although I feel like if they had some sort of evidence that would have been able to convict
We would have heard, we would have heard it by now.
Exactly. But Woody. I'm not sure what kind of backyardigan lawyer you have, but this is not the way immunity works, my guy.
No, but the thing is, I
got
think he's going to
immunity.
be fine. Yeah, I think he's got immunity.
So do you think, so after they've already agreed to give him immunity, do you think they can backtrack on that?
I
Because
feel
it
like-
ends up making them look stupid.
I feel like number one, there's probably some sort of clause within that immunity deal, which will obviously
Say, like, if you were lying,
if the
it's
case
gone.
gets chucked out, immunity's gone, because obviously it doesn't make any sense.
It's all to get Young Thug.
Exactly. They'll look, ultimately they could look at it like, okay, we've given you immunity, but the immunity was to protect you from Young Thug. But if you turn around and say that he's lied, that you're lying and he hasn't done anything, then ultimately there's nothing to protect you from. That's the way that they'll say it, but they know damn right well that there's a lot to protect him from. But I'll be like, look, you didn't help us, so why the heck should we help you?
All I'm gonna say is this is how it plays out in my head with Woody. Yeah, let me tell you how it's gonna play out. If Thug gets released,
Yeah.
in the next year or so, few months, Woody's gone.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah,
Woody's slipping on semen and it's done.
Whoa.
Young Thug doesn't have to lift a finger at this point.
Oh, 100%. He just has to sit down and just ride it out.
It's just going to be a random that will do it. And it's really bad.
Absolutely, of course.
It'll be the most random person, and they'll try and pin it on Young Thug, but it will have nothing to do with it, because ultimately, the target on this Woody guy's back after that is going to be
huge.
insane.
So where's this Fret guy?
He's
Threat's dead.
Fret's dead.
Threat's dead.
Yeah.
The rest did. So that's why it was like, yeah, me and him, yeah, we went because you can't do nothing to him.
It'll be
God rest
interesting.
his soul.
It'll be interesting to see where this goes.
It will.
Because this is the third judge.
Second.
Yes,
No,
third.
it's
We had a
third.
black woman, then we had a black guy, and now we've got a white woman.
Yeah, but that black guy was just mischief, man.
He was the one having the secret conversations, right? Yeah.
No, it was the black guy first, then the black woman.
No, it was
The black woman said that
Yes.
she doesn't want to take the case.
Yeah.
Yes, but she didn't even take the case, so she wasn't even involved.
Yeah.
Barely. Yeah, so we'll just see. I mean, I was having a conversation with my friends about it, and basically they were like, it can go one or two ways, and that obviously, like, all of this is just too much of a ruckus. They'll probably just make it.
Throw it out, man.
Yeah, they'll end up making a mistrial or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Or Woody just won't be seen as a credible witness, and they'll just continue to move on without him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that. But that means if they remove Woody as a witness, everything that they have got from Woody they can't use in the trial.
Yeah,
Which means that-
is it the term admissible?
Inadmissible.
Inadmissible, yeah. So it depends on whether they have any other hard evidence which they could pin on him.
And that
Because
was
they
the only
haven't-
evidence they had.
They
'Cause
haven't really had anything.
They were listening to lyrics. Young Thug
Exactly.
was in his studio in court. Anyway, next thing on the list is the Olympics. The
Yep.
Olympics has now come to an end, but the Paralympics shall be starting in the next week or two.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the Olympics?
Go ahead, Toby.
I think for the love of God, France should never host the Olympics again in their life.
Oh, so bad.
That's harsh.
For the love of God, don't do it again.
So bad.
Please.
Really, really bad.
Please, I'm begging
okay.
you. I'm begging you. For many reasons, not just because, but big exclamation mark on that. After they did that opening, I'm not watching the closing.
Yeah, that was really
I'm
bad.
sorry, that was the most blasphemous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I hear
But,
it.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
We'll move that to the side. The actual Olympics itself, I have not seen an Olympics to date where it gave absolute zero. And I'm not. Hear me out now. I enjoyed
don't know if I should.
Hear me out. I enjoyed the gymnastics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always
Okay.
fun to watch.
Okay.
I enjoyed the
see where you're
gymnastics.
going. I see where you're going.
I didn't really get much sight of the football, and I'm not too sure if that's a France situation or if it's a UK
Yeah,
situation.
I was actually saying that the other day. I didn't see any football.
Any
content.
football. I barely got to see basketball.
So who won the Olympics in football?
No idea.
No, I think it
I'm
was.
gonna
I think
Google
it might have
now.
been France. I think France were in the final with Spain.
Do you know what's so mad?
It might have been Spain that won because they won. Because someone was saying that they won the Euros and they might have won the Olympics as well.
For men, it was Germany.
Germany.
No,
Spain?
no, this is not right.
See, this is the thing. So,
Can I just say something
Go on.
quickly? We have the World Cup.
yep,
We have the Olympics.
we have Euros.
No, the Euros is fine because obviously that's European teams. We have the Olympics.
Yeah.
We have the World Cup.
Now I'll get to that in a bit. So ultimately, I enjoyed it. One
Yes, it was United States that won.
basketball.
Brazil, yeah, football.
What?
Basketball.
Football.
No way they won football.
Casey.
What am I looking at?
Cool,
You're
possible.
definitely looking at the right thing.
Cool, possible.
Football. I even typed in soccer just to make sure.
No way.
Football. USA, Brazil got second and Germany got
Toby,
third.
it was USA.
What?
That's the women. For
There
the
we go.
men,
See.
it was not too much.
No,
on the
the reason,
beaches.
the reason why,
All
no,
right.
it's not.
What did you
Not
say?
too much.
I said C. But
there
wait,
you go.
but
The
no,
relevant team.
no,
Get
that's not
outta
the way.
here.
See, this is the thing. You gotta let me land.
Oh,
that's not the way. That's not the way I was looking at it.
Easy.
The reason why I said C is because the USA football team for men is nowhere
Yeah,
near
they're pants.
Spain
Yeah.
and France.
It's true.
Like,
It's true.
It doesn't
It
make
was,
any
it was.
sense.
It was Spain that won. They won 5-3 against
Yeah.
France.
Yeah.
That's a
They
nasty
slapped them.
defeat.
It was disgusting.
So Spain and then France was second place and Morocco was third place.
Yeah.
Who they got in
Yeah.
Morocco?
Hey, so ultimately, I feel like coverage of the Olympics, and I think this might have been BBC's fault because they had no, go on.
6-0 Morocco versus Egypt. Nasty. Sorry, go ahead.
If I say what I
So
want to
yeah,
say.
BBC really did a bad job on covering the Olympics this year.
That's fair.
It was really terrible. Yeah, it was because they were doing snapshots of different sports, and what they've done in the previous years, which they did when London was on.
There
I
was-
can't remember they did it when China had the Olympic Games, but when London was on, they had different cameras at
Yeah.
different events, and you could choose what you wanted to watch.
Yep.
I didn't want to be starting off watching gymnastics and it flips over to skateboard. I don't give a
And
fuck about no
then,
skateboarding.
then it's handball.
Yeah, and then it's now
Then it's
it's
breakdancing.
riding, and then
Yeah.
it's breakdancing. Like I just did not care for it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna put it all on France. I think some of the athletes in some of the sports, I'm not trying to say that I can do what you could do, but the excitement just wasn't there for
Yeah.
some reason. I don't
Don't
know
be
why.
rude.
Athletics excitement was not there. No Allows was the only thing that was supposed to be exciting. And trust me,
Man came
there's a
with
lot of
Yu-Gi-Oh
promo.
cards.
There's a lot of promo that went to this USA team before the Olympics. They had multiple documentaries on Netflix. They had that Sprinter documentary.
Yeah.
Simone Biles had a documentary.
Yep.
Like this was being hyped up to be the most amazing thing. The guy from the UK effed up. I'm not sure what happened to him.
Which
the swimmer?
guy?
So did you guys watch the Sprinter documentary?
No.
Okay, so there was a guy that is supposed to be just as good as No Allows, and it was supposed to be like them two.
Is it that mixed race guy?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, no, but that
doesn't
guy.
help, but-
I know. I think I know which guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
They've been talking about this guy for ages.
And he
I'm not
did
gonna lie,
nothing.
he's barely been making it to the Olympics.
He did nothing.
He's
and
barely-
ultimately, it was like in
He
the
barely
end,
runs a 9.
It was all very anticlimactic for me. Although
Oh,
that 100 meters was very, very
and it's
tight.
quite fast, isn't it? Shit, man.
The 100 meters,
9.58 is
yeah,
literally the world record.
No,
but
sorry.
that's fine.
He barely runs just under 10. Sorry.
Everyone within that 100-meter race final got under 10. By the way,
Yeah, well, I'm talking. What did that guy from Britain get under 10?
yes, he was in the race.
Okay, I could have made it to the finals with
No,
the way this is going, man.
no, that's.
You think I would have brought my Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
I'm sorry, but none of us in here make it to that final.
But I actually saw someone on TikTok basically saying they would run the 100 meters, 200 and 400 just to see how they compare to Olympic thingy. I would like to do that. I'm a fast sprinter. I think I could get if the world record is like 10 for women
In
I
what,
think
100 meters?
Yeah, I think I could do about 13.
Kesi, no.
13
Kesi?
is supposed to be. So I looked at a graph. 13 is supposed to be like intermediate, like level. Like you're supposed to be like your okay sprinter.
I could do
Kesi.
12 and a half then.
No.
12 and a
Kesi,
half is professional.
Kesi, I will be honest with you because I've seen you run sometimes.
No, you haven't. What in my life have I ever had to sprint for?
Have you ever run for a train?
No, it's not
Yeah,
that.
I've run for a train.
What's your technique? What are your arms?
You get it. No, that ain't it. Casey's got a quick dash, but that's all. It's only a dash.
Yeah, but
so in the beginning, the start, is
I've got a good start. That's what you need.
But Kesi, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what you need.
Let's do another 90 meters to go.
Oh, I get slow.
I will be honest. Your 100 meters, to be honest with you, and this ain't even me putting a damper on your speed.
You are.
It's
Put me
probably
on the track.
it's probably about 16.
No, come on.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, you know what?
I got to my horn.
No.
I used to do a little bit of track back in the day.
Take a shot, man.
I used to do little hurdles.
You know what we'll do? We'll go to the field.
We'll go
this
to a
Saturday.
track, not a field.
No,
a track.
No. We'll go to the field because they've got 100 meters. They've got 100
2
meters.
seconds, my guy.
He's gonna
What do you
run
mean?
with spikes.
So that means. So wait.
I'm ready.
Are you kidding?
No, but in regards to the Olympics, I totally get what you're saying. It was very lukewarm. It wasn't the greatest. I think a lot of people, or what they did to distract a lot of people, is the LVMH sponsorship. That's what really got a lot of people involved into it, and they clouded us with the clothes.
I'm really intrigued. Did we even get much like? I didn't see much other than the little platform.
What I did see, the gun thing. All I've been seeing is memes of the guy with that shooting a gun like this.
Yeah, the guy from Turkey.
Oh my goodness,
He's a
great
good
guy.
Yeah, he's
So-
a
Great
good
guy.
So that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, first of all, because we spoke about LVMH and how excited we were for the Olympics. And I think on that front, it was a real letdown.
Yep.
But also, I think maybe we just put too much on LVMH being able to like wow us.
100%.
But yeah, no, not good.
The medals were great though.
Yeah, the medals look lovely, but come on, man. It's like great gowns, beautiful gowns. Like, come on, that's what we're there for.
The gymnastic.
Sorry, you keep cutting me off. so on that front, I think LVMH, it was a bit of a disappointment, but I feel like this was never set up to succeed.
Yeah.
Right down to what's their president or prime minister? Macron. Right from him encouraging people to swim in that place
The River
without
Seine.
clean. Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody got sick.
Got E. coli
What, people
Everybody-
swimming
like,
where?
people are getting
in the River
sick.
Seine, the river in Paris that goes through the.
Why are they swimming in there?
Because that's where the swimming.
That's where the outdoor swimming race was. Why would you do that? He was like, it's so safe, I'm gonna do it, and
Yeah,
then he
man.
never did
They
it. It
said
was
it.
weird, and then someone got sick. Weird.
E. coli.
And then
what they call
E. coli. And then they had the situation with Sha'Carri and what's the babe's name that's sponsored by
Shelly Ann Fraser.
Shelly Ann
Oh,
not
couldn't-
being
couldn't
able
get
to into the
Train.
into train, and that was a whole thing. And that was just a mess up, and Jordan Childs getting her medal taken.
That was
and
not nice.
It's just so many mess ups, and then the closing
No allows
ceremony.
with COVID.
Like no allows getting
No,
COVID
that's
and then
his
going
own
off in a stretcher.
business.
That was a big lie.
That was
business.
rubbish.
That was a big lie. That was a big lie. There were just so many things that just weren't right. There were no live art. Well, it's not that there were no, but there were all the live artists that they had. They were either in LA or performing on screen. So anybody that was in the stadium, they didn't see them. They had Billie Eilish performing in LA, obviously to pass the torch on some, because LA is in the next one. But Snoop Dogg, they were really excited to see Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's performing on screen. This nigga's been in Paris for the past 2 weeks. You're gonna get him in the stadium one time.
Whoa.
I just feel like the run up again, like I've mentioned before, London 2012. They'll never let you forget that thing happened.
Yeah.
Right down to the amount of PR that they put around the Olympic Village, that they put to different areas within London, the clothes, the branding. There was so much that they just didn't let us live down. But with Paris, I just feel like it was just like for lack of a better word, just like a bit of a clusterfuck. Like, let's just quickly get this done. And
Yeah, it
fell
was
short.
It wasn't
I
great
thought I
at
was
all.
about to hear an accent there, but
it's like, it's always time for one.
And what I noticed is that I heard a lot of stuff where a lot of the athletes didn't even stay at the Olympic Village. Like they actually,
they stayed like 2 hours out.
I'm sorry, but there's no way you're making me sleep on cardboard.
Boy,
Yeah, just everything about it just wasn't right. Like the whole LVMH thing was very
It was
flashy,
just- it was
but
just
it
spruce.
was just a shit show. I am looking forward to seeing the LA one.
yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, I need my friends to stay out in LA. You know who you are. Just stay out there. So maybe I could just take a trip.
When is that? 4 years time, right?
Yeah, 2028.
Yeah, it's everyone time to stack your money.
Stay out there. It would be nice. I would love to go to an Olympic game.
Yeah.
Maybe gymnastics.
Yeah, maybe you should go as an athlete.
Hey, put me on the track for real. Do you know what? I actually used to be really good at long jump.
I mean, I used to do track and field.
I used to do
Toby,
track and field.
man, you shut,
What do
man.
you mean? I used to hurdles.
I actually
You did
can do
shot
a
put.
strong
What the
long
heck?
jump.
You did shot put.
You could do a strong long jump.
It's been a long time, but maybe just put me there.
I mean, you
See
know,
how I
you
get
know what you
on.
need to get for the Olympics, right?
What?
8.
8.
I can do it. What is it? 8 what?
8
Meters?
meters, yeah? Yeah, that's a lot of yardsticks.
Quite far. I was like
Quite
in
far, man.
like inches.
It's a long way. It's a long
Hey,
way.
all right.
Anyway, next thing on the list is Jerem Gala. So obviously, whilst we've been away, the Jerem Gala has happened.
It
Well,
has.
yes.
One thing I will say, shout out Posty for the Jerem Gala. It's nice to see it happen again.
Every time. I'm just happy to see. I want it to get bigger and bigger. I really do. I want it to get to Met Gala stage. I really do.
I wouldn't say Met Gala. I think my equal of that would be the Rock Nation brunch. That's all I see it similar to being.
Toby, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go for it.
I would like to ask you what you think it would take for GRM Gala to become along the lines of the Met Gala.
I think it needs to take more viewership from us as people. And basically just us.
So just like more coverage, you mean?
Yeah, put it on a pedestal. Why not? We don't have anything else to put on a pedestal.
But the thing is, the Jerem Gala, I don't think that's even what they want for themselves. The Jerem Gala is more like a networking society kind of thing. If you're talking about Gala, it would be Guap magazine. I think they can, if they wanted to go down that, they could do that because they're already in line with that. In regards to Jerem Gala, I think it's just more of Posty and friends.
Okay. Fair.
And then we will dress nice, or somewhat.
I would love to see a UK version of the Met Gala, and I feel like this has the opportunity to do that. I feel like everyone tries their best, and I really do have emphasis on try their best because some people.
Have you not seen?
best is
Have you
really
have you not seen Guap magazine when they do the gala?
No, I'm not disputing that.
That's
I feel
exactly like the
I
Met
feel
Gala.
like either one can get that kind of coverage. It's just
Okay,
down
you're
to
talking about
us.
as big as being that.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
down to us to give it that. But really and truly, as I said, going back to people's best, I really need to understand why Conan looked like an uncle that's been living in someone else's house.
No, he
Sitting
looked like
on the
Fred
bed.
Flintstone.
Okay, let's do best outfits and worst outfits. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly,
Have we started with worst?
Sure.
nah. Oh goodness
Get.
sake. Okay, the thing is, I'm gonna be real because obviously at the same time, like I connections. All I'm gonna say, it went great. It went great.
Get.
The thing is, I don't know why, and I don't know what made you decide this, because this is the same guy that was, I wouldn't say one of the first people, but he was one of the first rappers in the UK that I saw wear tabbies, and I was like, bro, you are doing something smart here. And now I see you wearing booger woogers and a blazer, and it don't match.
He tried to push he's stylist or himself. I don't know who did it, but they tried to push the barrier on this one.
That wasn't a barrier. They just tried to push.
It was really bad. It was really bad.
Okay. I think.
Be careful now.
I think this about GRM Gala as a whole. I think Michael said it perfectly. GRM Gala is very much Posty and Friends.
Yeah.
So in terms of what it would take for GRM Gala to be bigger, if that's what they want, I think it would require them to have more coverage. We need more platforms that showcase these sort of things.
Yeah.
I know we've got Fashion Feds on Trend Central, and that's supposed to be like literally what we're doing now, rating outfits. Yeah, it's still happening.
Okay.
But we also need it from like a coverage perspective. So if somebody's there with cameras and they're doing like a breakdown of the day, we don't really have anything like that. So the outsiders don't really get a look in anyway.
Yeah,
and I think they quite like it that way.
Yeah.
So I think Rock Nation was a really good example of a fair comparison, because it seems like it wants to stay exclusive.
Yeah.
And that's completely fine if that's what they want. So that's that, my feelings on the gala itself. In terms of what people were wearing, perfect timing,
100%.
and like I think it would have just given Gets a different I don't know, I'd be looking at him different.
Yeah,
I
it would have
think
been
he could have
super
taken him
kind of
some,
like celebrity kind of, yeah.
Yes, and I feel like this just reminded me that you are
Come on, be careful now.
Gets.
You need what?
What I will say,
Help me out.
what I will say, and I feel like we really need to. I understand, and this isn't me targeting anyone. I understand we're in an economic crisis right now.
No. This doesn't apply.
No.
This doesn't apply to any of
Listen
these
to what I'm
people.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying, because you never know.
Go on.
Because I know even the most of these people would still say this exactly what I'm saying. I know we're in an economic crisis right now. Look, don't look. You can see in the window. In the window. Anyway, all I will say is that these people, a lot of people do not think they need a stylist. And
But you do.
You're only hindering yourself.
You do. Because it's not hard.
It is hard.
No. What
It
I'm
is
saying,
hard.
no.
You think
What I'm
I
saying,
do this by accident?
what I'm saying is that Gets is an attractive guy. He's
Yeah.
got a nice build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be hard to make him look nice.
Oh,
Shall I tell you why? Look at Wretch.
Wretch, because I did look at Wretch.
Wretch.
Toby.
Wretch looks
take a
calm.
No,
He looks calm.
okay. The thing is,
Wretch looks fine.
He looks
okay,
fine.
no. Wretch
Looks good.
Do you know what? No, because I'm gonna answer.
There you go.
No, I've seen it. I've got it on my phone.
Okay.
Oh, no, he looks good.
Wretch looks great. Love that jacket.
Stunning.
Wretch looks good.
Love it.
You know,
Do you- no, wait, listen, let me land.
Go on, please.
All right. What I'm gonna say, there were two people that tried doing the same thing. Yeah. One was wearing the other color of this.
Oh,
Scraps.
Yeah.
Scraps.
I haven't seen Scraps.
Scraps.
Scraps basically wore the green
Scraps
version.
wore the green one. It
Same
did not
jacket?
bang.
But no,
It did not bang.
okay, so I wouldn't say it looks as clean as
It didn't
Wretch.
bang.
I wouldn't say it's as clean as Wretch, but he's not the worst off.
No,
You know what I mean?
100%. But
He's not the worst.
I'm just
because Craig fucking Mitch again.
Okay, wait, Toby. Wait,
How
let
can he
me
go
land.
2 for 2?
Let me land. Let me land. Why
Go
why
on,
won't you guys let me land?
Land.
The thing is, yeah, people like Scraps and people like Gets, all they need is these
Fine
people.
tuning.
No, it's not even fine. No, because there's a lot of tuning.
Oh.
What they need, yeah, I'm telling you, if these men just please use their system too, and even just got a Tom Ford suit and tailored it.
Because guys got money to buy this stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's not hard. When I'm saying it's
a
not
Tom
hard, it's
Ford
not
suit.
hard. Just a nice fit, top and bottom.
Oh my goodness,
You're sweet.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie. I saw a Tom Ford blazer on Mr. Porter.
Focus,
Navy,
focus.
black trousers, white
Jeez,
shirt.
come back.
I'm telling you. Look, Scraps can even wear the chain. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because I know that everyone loves to wear a chain. Like, you can't do that. But
No, not everyone.
Well, a lot of people do.
But back to Craig Mitch.
Craig flipping Mitch.
Yeah. I don't know why he did that.
Do you know
Why?
I don't know why he did that.
Do you know what he looked? Do you know? Let me tell you the perfect song. that explains what he's wearing.
What?
What's that song of Lil Yo when he's just yelling and he's just wailing? That is what is screaming in there.
I don't know why the lights changed. Should I change them back?
No, I'm liking it. No, I'm liking it. It's fine.
Craig Mitch, yeah, I just want to understand.
And you swear you've done something.
Because
You really thought you ate.
you didn't look exactly like this, but every
Pause.
time I see this guy at the Met Gala now, all I see is that little kid that was like, when your little brother wants to follow you to the shops and you put on the wrong shoes. It's
Let me change the lights.
do you just want to chuck something on? I'm confused.
I'm not lying.
I'm so confused.
I'm not gonna lie to you because who I'm about to talk about, and we've already spoken about this person. Wait, because Kesi's still doing the lights. All I will say to you guys right now, Conan looks like a farm.
Yo.
He looks like that song with Lil Pump and Kanye West.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
He does. Let me tell you something
This is bad.
about Conan's outfit, yeah? Conan's outfit is not bad.
It's actually not.
It's just wrong
It's
place.
actually not. It's actually not bad.
It's the wrong place. I'll be real.
I don't even think it's the wrong place.
Okay.
I
fair.
actually
It's
don't
not
have a
terrible.
problem.
Fair.
The
And I
only
think-
thing maybe I would have changed is the color of the t-shirt.
And just take
That
off the
is
take
it.
off the stocking cap. Like you like
I quite like the stocking cap.
No, because he looks like Nation of Islam.
No, it's not even that. You just
I mean-
you just look like an uncle.
No, it doesn't
like,
work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
You,
No,
you really don't need a stocking cap.
I'll be real. I love the fit of the trousers.
Yeah.
That hat,
I love everything about this actually. I just don't like the top.
that hat would work if it wasn't a stocking cap and it was actually the hat, the hat,
Islam.
the Islam hat, and it was actually a fitted suit. Because I've seen someone actually do that.
Oh, I really
Nah,
like the fit
nah,
of this.
nah.
Do you know what? Because I'd seen videos of Conan and it didn't look good, but I'm sorry, I really like this.
I was the only people at the time when everyone was going crazy on the socials talking about Conan looks terrible. They actually looked at it and like, I think this is
you're
actually
so
not
different.
Yeah,
You're
of course.
so
'Cause I
different.
understand fashion.
Well,
I
Crep looks
get
good
it.
too. Everybody looks
No,
good in
Crep-
there.
Crep looked really good.
Nah.
Yeah,
Do you know
100%.
what? Do you know
Oh,
what?
good job,
Do you know,
boys.
No. I don't like what Krept is wearing.
Why?
I don't like what he's wearing. No,
You
I don't
literally
like it.
said all they need is a fitted suit and blazer.
No. The thing is, it's not that simple. Yes, you need a fitted suit and blazer, but I think that was too easy.
Oh, okay. Now you're doing
think that
something
was-
else.
you're doing
Don't you think he
something
looks
hard.
fine?
Shall I tell you the
Don't you
issue?
think he looks fine?
Come on, look. Because if we want to do this, let's do this. Like, let's not just ice skate.
Yeah,
I'm
look.
talking about fashion.
No,
Yeah?
God.
Let's talk about this properly.
But it's the
Well,
thing.
actually, so far, I think Conan has actually kind of smacked it a little bit. I actually
man.
really, really like this outfit.
I think Conan's outfit is really good.
You called him a thumb.
No, Michael called.
no,
Oh.
I did this.
I just don't feel like going back to what you're saying. I feel like because of the levels that we've got to work with in the UK,
The standards.
when someone does something good,
Yeah.
Guys,
where it's like it
man.
might not be spectacular, but you've done something good,
Yeah.
you're okay. There's no issues here.
Yeah.
You
whatsoever.
guys have lowered the standard so
But
low
what can
that
you
it's,
do?
it's even in the bin.
They did it for us. I'll be real.
There's
They did it for us.
always a foundation and a higher exam. So when you get to the foundation, your threshold is the C.
It's
So
true.
we have to be happy with what we see.
It's true, Sean. Who are we looking at now?
He looks fine.
Scraps.
Yeah, I think he looks fine.
No. I think as far as standards go, I think he looks fine.
Yeah.
But
yeah, go on.
nobody is touched at the moment. I think Wretch is our best dress. I haven't seen anyone that's
Gigs
dressed
look
better
good.
than him. Gigs look nice. Cobalt blue.
Posty looked nice.
I didn't see. I'm
He-
just stuck on Craig Mitch at the moment.
Yeah, that
You ain't
pinstripe
gonna be
shiny
able to move
suit.
from that.
Nah.
However, there's one person that has to be called out, but I know that he probably doesn't really care too tough about this.
Yeah.
Potter Paper, my guy.
Do you know what? It's not about you caring. You want to turn up to these type of events.
Exactly.
I'm gonna call a spade
No,
a spade.
but sorry. Potter actually said real back in style doesn't mean it's stylish. This man has accepted that he's not a dresser.
I get that, but you're
He's
gonna get
not gonna
called
put
out
that
for
shit
that.
on.
You're
You know,
still gonna get called out.
he
Chip
looks-
didn't look bad.
Chip looked okay.
Didn't
No,
look bad.
Chip. Actually, look. God forgive
Flip
me.
it, Mitch.
Chip actually. You wanna
No, let me.
ride tonight?
Alright. I actually want to talk about Craig Mitch's outfit. We've got a sequin pinstripe blazer.
Yeah.
We have bedazzled
Trouser.
wide leg trouser, and we've got tabby loafers.
With a tabby loafers.
Yes, with a cobalt blue shirt. He's tapped. Sorry, it's not alright.
Wait.
Because why? Why would you even put that together? And you
My
know what?
nigga,
You know what
you
else?
Even
fucked
if,
it,
you,
mate.
even if you wanted to put the sequin
know what,
pinstripe
yeah.
suit, why didn't you just find the matching trousers? You're
Wanna
tapped.
rock tonight.
It's too
Wow.
tapped.
Wow.
He thought he
Wow, wow,
down.
wow.
He thought he ate it down.
Nah, 100%.
It's not right. It's actually
Wow,
not right.
wow,
I think he
wow.
does it on purpose.
He must do.
What I would say, who did? Because obviously I'm not on Instagram.
We've been criticizing
right
all thingy.
No.
Who did well?
So Posty, Blade Brown, F1 John.
Don't know who that is.
He's one of the guys.
Yeah, but what are you gonna say about him?
No, all their suits just look
Nope.
mad clean.
Nope.
No, too tight.
No, yep.
The bicep.
I'm sorry. F1
got a big-
John.
let me
He's
know,
a
let me
big
know.
guy. He's a big guy. And I feel like he tries. What do you mean that ain't that bad? Come on, stop being weird.
All right.
He's a big guy. So ultimately, I feel like when you're a big guy, there's a certain cut of suit which you can't use, and the tight up suit for a big guy, mate, you just like the Hulk that's about to burst out of his suit. You don't need to do all of that.
I think for me, I think they all look clean. Because when I saw the picture of, and I'll show you guys the
gets.
picture. The only person, why does it keep doing this, guys?
Yeah, and I did have an issue with Tyreek's suit because I don't think it fitted him.
I just wasn't a fan of the glasses, but that's fine.
It's not even fan of the glasses. To me, he's oddly shaped.
Oh, come on, man.
He's oddly shaped.
I do want to congratulate young Steph on this occasion.
Kesi, why you like
Yes.
it, man?
Not because the
Because he
outfit was
wasn't the
good,
worst.
but because he wasn't the worst.
For once.
And I think this time he really took on people's feedback. And that's why it's important to share your truth sometimes.
Yeah.
Because young Steph did need to hear it and he's made some amends.
Yep.
Again, still not a fan of the blazer, but now this
Definitely
is personal preference now. I'm just happy that he wore a shoe
Yep.
to the function.
100%.
So congratulations and a thank you, young Steph, for listening to people's word.
Yeah, but please fire this Taylor.
Actually, no, I like
Michael Dapper, I'm happy with.
Let me see.
I'm happy with. It's simple.
No, I'm
It's
not-
what
I'm not happy
No,
with
no.
it.
The thing is, the only thing I would want from Michael Dapper is that I want you to push the barrier a bit. This is something that he could easily do, and he does this all the time.
Let me
just
see.
push the barrier. a
No,
little bit.
do you know the reason why I'm not happy with this?
Why?
Because it doesn't fit him.
It's oversized.
It's just
Miami
same.
Vice.
But if it was oversized,
guys.
I wish that the blazer was oversized as well because that looks like a regular.
Guys, that
And
doesn't
the jack and the trouser is oversized.
that doesn't fit him, and it doesn't look nice on him.
All right, we do need to move on, and we haven't spoken about any women, so I just want to call out some women that I think look absolutely.
What's her name?
gorgeous.
Marion. what's her
Marion
name?
Musa, I think, is a cop out. Did you actually see what she wore?
Yeah, I saw what she wore.
Yeah, you liked it?
You can only do so much when you're pregnant.
Congratulations to her, by the way. I actually think she looks beautiful.
Yeah,
Thought
she
she looks
does.
stunning.
Yeah.
I think Adiola Patron, I can't lie, I think she takes it every single
Every-
year,
she does,
man.
really goes for it, man.
She does her big one.
She does. She does.
She really, one thing I like about Adiola is she steps into,
the theme.
Yes.
Yeah.
and it's not everybody that does that. That's why, we're so angry at Gets
Come on,
right
image.
now. So I really do appreciate it. She does a big one every
Well, I
time.
appreciate.
Yeah, truly. Also, Alicia Dixon,
Yeah,
What about it?
10 out of 10.
really nice.
She looked amazing.
What did she wear?
I will show you. It's like this mesh. Oh, she looked absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. It's all
It's
brilliant. Loved it. And there was also someone called Jordan Rihanna, I think her name is.
Yeah.
Great work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody
Alright.
looked lovely.
Okay.
Whitney from Love Island also looked beautiful.
Yeah, I think I think what I would say is what's his name? Damian thing. Please don't do that again.
Dami in India.
Yeah,
they were
man.
trying to do Justin
Yeah,
Timberlake
I know. Please don't do that again.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I get what you're trying to do. It could have been executed
And
better.
it's not the first denim number that they've done, is it?
It's
Yeah.
not even denim though, is it really? It was
Yeah,
jersey.
it looks like it's printed denim.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
jersey.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway,
not the first time.
don't do that
Make
again.
your last, please.
What do you
Don't.
guys think about? I don't know if you've heard it, but Dami, as in Dami in India, Dami.
Yeah.
Dami's brought out a new clothing line. I'm sure it is
Okay.
called Snow Bunny.
Okay.
And
we know. Well, I know who it's for.
I don't know. He basically said that the reason why is because of some anime character. Snow bunnies means like good things in Japan.
So for me, with the way that he dresses, it's the people that dress like him. That's it.
You mean white people?
Not white people, because
Oh.
not white people that there's black people that dress like him.
Oh,
as
I
well.
was just saying 'cause
It's
of the name Snow Bunny, innit?
It's like old Tay kind of dressing.
Sorry, guys.
What?
Sorry, can we pause real quick?
What?
What's wrong?
What happened?
Why did I type Snow Bunny by Dami? Yeah. And I'm seeing Jay pop up on Google Photos.
Can you actually investigate that, please?
What's going on?
Anyway, moving on. To all the Marvel fans that thought that Robert Downey Jr. was going to not show his face again, he is now coming back, but he's coming back as Doctor Doom. Iron Man doesn't become Iron Man, but ends up becoming Doctor Doom.
Yes, that is
actually
correct.
happens.
So in one of the comic books, one of the variations, and I'm sure, somebody from Post Credit Scene Podcast, please come in and correct me at any point in time. Shout out you, man. So basically, from my understanding, there is a comic book where there's a variation, using the whole multiverse reality, keeping that in mind. There is a reality where Iron Man actually becomes a villain, and he either, instead of becoming Iron Man, but chooses to become Doctor Doom, or Iron Man is Doctor Doom. So there is a reality within this multiverse, within the Marvel comics, where Iron Man and Doctor Doom are related, and so in some way, shape or form. And so it makes sense to bring RDJ as Doctor Doom in that instance. And so for that film, it's going to be called, so Avengers 4 is going to be called Avengers Doomsday, and then the second one is Avengers, I think, Secret Wars, I can't remember. But in the Doomsday one, it's going to be following the same multiverse saga that we're in right now, following the Loki time TVA situation.
What, Doctor Doom?
Yeah, I mean it has to, because it's all multiverse related. So now we're tying all of that in, I believe.
Yeah, so there's so many different possibilities that are going to come out. Which
They're endless.
I don't know if I'm happy with that, but okay.
Well, my thing is, like, I didn't have as much uproar as everyone else when I saw, Robert Downey Jr. pop up.
I was excited.
I feel like he's a good actor.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like he can perform the character well. I really do not feel like I'll have any issue with confusing him with Iron Man, because it's been such a long period for me personally.
Yeah, in my mind, he's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, they actually closed out his character
Very well.
Oh, great.
Very
Agreed.
well. Unlike other shows where it's like, I haven't seen the end of that character, so I'll see that person and only see that character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get that with him. So ultimately, when he came
dead,
out, I was like, okay, that's exciting to see him back. I'm happy to see that they're bringing people back, because ultimately, in terms of the best versions of Marvel that we've seen, Marvel movies that we've seen as of recent, it was that period with those actors.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy to see them back, because I feel like they can be able to carry that on and actually bring us good movies again.
Yeah.
Because we haven't had good movies in a while.
It's been a while.
I mean, it's been bad.
No, it hasn't been that bad. I just feel like it hasn't been movies, because if you go into Disney and all the seasons that have been coming out, for example, the season with Loki, what's his name?
WandaVision.
That wasn't great.
Amazing.
Well, who's the guy? Samuel Jackson.
Secret Invasion.
That one was great.
Yeah,
good.
that was really good.
Yeah.
But as far as movies go, I think this phase that we're in, I can't remember what the name of the phase is, but this multiverse saga that we're in, it hasn't been the sexiest. So
it's too much. It's overwhelming.
It's not even that it's overwhelming. I think if anything, it's underwhelming, because they've got such opportunities to do a madness. And I actually think that the best version, or not the best version, the best use of the multiverse saga has been Loki and the Spider-Man film.
100%.
And I think since then it hasn't really been too sexy. Doctor Strange was kind of cool too, but
Have you both watched Deadpool and Wolverine?
not yet.
No, and I don't think I'm going to watch it.
Oh, then I need to go and watch
I
it.
don't think I'm going to watch it. I heard this a bit too
Jokey.
Yeah, comical.
That's Deadpool.
That's Deadpool.
Yeah, no, but Deadpool. But the thing is, Wolverine isn't a comical person to me. He's someone that is.
He did show a little bit of that in Logan though. Like he can do a little,
but
not comical.
what, a bit of sympathy. He wasn't comical.
Ultimately, when you join those two individuals together, it is literally supposed to be like cat and dog. Like, one is supposed to be crazy and the other one's supposed to be a bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
That's what, and it works. For me, it works in the movie. The movie's not for me still. I feel like it was okay. It wasn't amazing.
Do you like Deadpool in general?
I do. I really enjoyed Deadpool movies, and I really thought
Was it the worst one for you?
No. I won't say it was the worst one. I would
Out of all three, because there's three now.
All three. Okay, I would say yeah. It probably,
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
But that's not a bad thing. It's just that the
It
other
is,
two were
Toby.
Were really,
were just
good.
really good.
Fair.
I'm not saying that this was terrible. I don't think it was
Okay,
terrible.
fair.
I just feel like once again it just continued the whole idea that Marvel needs to step their game up again.
Yeah, for me,
Fair.
for me, I don't have no eagerness to watch it. They're two completely separate characters for
Okay,
me.
I should be watching that
Don't mix
tomorrow.
those worlds. Yes, on to the next thing.
Should we? I'm just looking at the time.
We are going to keep on going. So, just a quick one. We've already spoken about Young Thug. Supercell is going to come back with season 2.
Yes,
Congratulations.
indeed.
We are quite excited.
Yes.
Shout out to the whole team. Now we're going to swing over to the music real quick.
Yes, please.
All right. So, Larry June, doing it for me. It's a fart. It wasn't that great. Coming from a Larry June fan, I was not excited about this.
So-
it wasn't that great. There were only 3 songs that I liked.
Out of
Out of about
1,000.
20 songs.
You Larry June fans, are you guys gonna tell your boy to relax?
Don't do that.
he needs to
No,
take a
don't-
break.
No,
he needs to
no,
take a break.
Is he dropping- are these mixtapes?
No, they are mixtapes.
They're
but
albums.
No,
They're
they're
albums.
no, they're EPs. They're not albums because he hasn't called them an album.
20 songs. It's an album.
Let me tell you something here. The thing is about Larry June, which he's very consistent. Very consistent. This is the only body of work yet that I've said a bad thing about. Every other one, and Tobi, please don't do this because these are songs from other bodies of work that you've downloaded and you'll be singing to. So don't do that. Don't
I'll be
play
in my
with
house.
my guy.
Oh my dog.
Don't do that.
I
Don't do that.
really like Larry June. I love
sad
Larry
voice.
June's voice. I think he reminds me of the music I used to listen to back in the day. With
Oh,
like
sorry,
old
this is
school.
back in the days. Back in my day.
She was well versed. Like old school with Khalifa, Dom Kennedy type
Okay.
beats.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy that. But like with Khalifa back in the day, we've had a mixtape every quarter, album every quarter.
Yeah.
And frankly, I think now let's take a break. I'm just looking at all of the albums that he's come out with and all the music. And don't get it twisted, a lot of these artists make bare music
100%.
all the time. You don't need to give us all of it. I'm actually going through it. 2019, he released 4 projects. You're bugging.
And
sir.
they're all banging.
No.
Are you kidding me?
4
What came out
projects.
in 2019, please?
Okay, so we have Lord God.
Let's go.
Oh, we've even got collab album.
Yep. Collab albums.
So make it 5. So we've got Early Bird, The Port of San Francisco,
Yep.
Out the Trunk,
Yep.
and Products of the Dope Game. And for collaborative albums, we had Mr. Midnight with Cardo.
Okay.
Did we need all 5 in 2019?
But the
God, Lee,
thing
you
is-
didn't let us sleep.
They were banging bodies of work.
But once again, I feel like the issue that you tend to find is that number one, not everything has to see the light of day. If I'm honest, you're allowed to.
But then you'll be complaining that there's not enough music. What do you want?
There's no way that I can complain when you're bringing out 5 albums in
Every
a year.
quarter.
And really and truly,
Man,
if you drop 3
you
of
guys
them,
need to speak to Chris
if
Brown.
you drop
My
3,
thing is- yeah, no, it's not the same.
We complained about him too. The 100 song album. Come on,
Mate,
anyone
man.
listen to that 5-hour album? What are we doing?
You guys just found an opportunity to shoot this guy down.
Listen,
No, we're not shooting you
Don't
down.
shoot my
I
guy
like
down.
Larry June as much as the next guy.
Not as
But-
much as me.
I feel Larry
but
June's cool.
20 songs a quarter.
Doesn't
Hey.
make any sense, man. Give us some
All right,
time.
I'm
Let
gonna,
him
and your
rap.
flow doesn't
all right.
change.
Leave,
Hey.
leave my guy alone.
Slash with the
Anyway,
pop, with the
next
pop.
thing on the list, Don Jazzy and the band will be releasing a joint album. Godspeed.
So Jazzy again.
Godspeed.
Are you excited about that?
No, I'm not, because it's gonna end up having Olu Maintain on it.
Sorry,
I don't want it.
I don't know what to expect. So I won't say I'm excited,
Yeah.
but I am going to listen to it for sure.
I can't take both of them seriously because they're both comical.
Come on.
I can't. It might as well be Eddie Murphy and Kevin Hart making an album. I don't want it anymore.
What if they make one of the bangers that you're going to want to listen to at your wedding?
Okay, be honest with yourself.
Yeah. It's not
Be-
Jazzy again.
Okay. He does. Okay. Firstly, he doesn't sing. Okay. 2.
He does.
The band. Okay.
He's like Birdman.
He's like DJ Khaled. Now, the band.
Yes.
Cocolette.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what you're gonna hear throughout the song.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna be gyrating, and that's what you're gonna be listening to.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Look, when the
okay.
match came out at Afro Nation, I always say this. I did not have a
That
bad
was
time.
a very good performance.
I didn't have a
do you
bad
mean?
time.
Wait, were we? Did we
What do you
stay?
mean? Yeah, we were there on the beach.
We were there.
Vibing.
What? When was it? Was it daytime?
Yeah, it was daytime.
They know to make it daytime because it was an
No,
evening.
it wasn't
everyone
day,
would've
like
gone home.
early day. It was like
Yeah.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. and I stayed.
We all vibed.
He was after him. He was
I
the
can't
last
remember
person.
I don't know, we
man.
went to
I
go
was
and
Was
eat.
it? Was it?
We went to go and
we
eat,
went to go
man.
and eat. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
So that
I couldn't
album will
see
be
at that
coming
point.
out.
Of course you couldn't.
That album will be coming out. What's the date today? 14th.
Yeah.
It said it's coming out in 28 hours. I don't know.
Godspeed, and that's what you're.
By the time why did he say that? By the time this episode's out, it will be live. 28 hours. Surely.
Right, that's
Look,
Would you like to see
look how the
the-
band is standing.
you like this?
Oh, of course. Coquelette. Why has his legs done
Amazing.
Can I give you the features?
Let's go.
Nah, you don't even care to hear them.
All right then. All right. Is there one day call on there?
One Nicole's not on there.
Raw.
We do have one from another Y, but not one day.
Wyclef?
We got Wyclef Jean.
Lord.
The song is called I Am Legend. I know that's going to be the worst song on the album.
My
I just
goodness.
know it. I just know it.
Kesi.
But
Look,
we've got there's a song called Coco. That's the first song.
Okay,
And we've got a remix at number 12, Coco Remix.
Okay.
Who do you think the feature is?
Coco remix.
Think Africana.
Africana. Rema.
Africana.
Is it Rema?
No, but think of D'banj.
Oh,
And now think Africana.
you know it's what's his name?
P Square.
No, what's that guy from what's it called from South America?
No. Africana.
Is it an African artist?
He's African.
Hey.
Africana.
Africana.
Hey.
Would you like me to tell you?
P Square.
It's Akon.
Shit.
Akon's only doing it so he can continue building his city.
You know I like the body.
No way.
No, you know what?
way.
You know we had African tigers and lions in a hut.
This
We
guy
used to live with
will
them.
still not let us forget that he used to be a convict.
I made
Anyway,
Akon City.
Look.
My own currency.
I'm gonna go through the
Okay.
last few albums because we need to get onto the main topic.
Yep.
So,
Sorry, I thought you were going to say Steven Seagal.
oh, goodness sake.
No. Can I talk about this album, Ombre?
Could have said Seal.
A big shout out to Ombre. I hope that's how her name is pronounced. It's called I Do This Shit in My Sleep. It's an R&B album. If you like Destin Conrad, you would really, really like this album. It's very, very nice, very bassy, great production.
I am definitely
Love
going
it
to
very
listen
much.
to it.
Yes, definitely give it a listen. I like it very much. My favorite song might be SWV and I like SWV, Perfect Timing, and LMK. Let me know.
All right, next. Show Them Camp. Don't really care about them.
Yeah, Show Them Camp and the Caveman
Toby,
both had an album.
that album sounds like a pack
I'm
of
sorry,
shit.
but
Let him
I'm
rip the
a
album.
huge fan of the Caveman personally.
What about Show Them Camp?
Show Them Camp, I'm a fan of Show Them Camp.
Let me
Let
tell you.
him
Can I just say one?
land.
Let me tell you how Show Them Camp's song goes.
God.
I was in the place and we went to the toilet.
No
That's
love in
exactly-
Lagos.
that's
And they
exactly
told
them.
me no love in
And then I
Lagos.
sat down with a coffee and the coffee was hot.
And then the caveman say, "Hey, no love in Lagos.
The Caveman will.
No love in Lagos.
Okay.
No love in
He's never wearing a
Lagos."
t-shirt in any of his
No,
Nah, this is their duo, their brothers. But yeah, so I was okay with the album.
Next song.
Oh,
Next
Wrap
album.
it up.
Only song I'll shout is OMF.
Only one. Exit that way.
Anyway, to the main star of the show.
Rags Original also brought out album, by the way.
We do not care.
No, and it's 10 out of 10.
We do not care.
No.
I
It's
don't
gotta be
know,
said.
man.
That
Does
could
he,
go
10
does
out
he
of
give
10.
us something else than what he gave us the last time? Because what he likes to give us is this. She wanna cuddle at me. Cuddle at me. And that's it for the whole album.
There's different.
No.
There's different.
Maybe
you
wanna
Do you
pay
know
your
what?
bills.
Do you know what?
Pay your bills.
What
God,
pay your
please.
bills.
Like,
Let me tell you what you can do. You can pay in the car on the way home, and then if we feel like it's okay,
No, because you
come
guys
back the
just
next
delivery
episode.
just gonna piss me off.
no,
I can't do it.
before you talk about Ashak here, because that leads us into our main topic, one recommended song for the playlist.
Oh, my song will be because I know it's yours. My song will be an Ashake song from his new album, and it will be Legally.
Okay, that's fine.
You got it.
Michael's taken mine. So I will recommend an R&B John. This is Destin Conrad with It's Only You. It's from his latest EP or album mixtape project called Submissive 2. Love this song. Love lots of songs from that project, but I really like this one.
Right, so I'm actually very surprised that none of you have recommended this song.
Go ahead.
Because I would have expected your love of, which we'll get onto
Just
soon.
go on, man.
Your love of this album to make you guys say, "Oh, I'm gonna put this song."
Oh,
in.
you're gonna put the one with him and Wizkid?
No,
I was
Fuji
gonna
vibe.
put Fuji vibe,
Of course.
for
Yeah,
sure.
well,
But honorary mention, Rags Original on my knees.
On my knees.
Anyway, yeah.
It's 10 out
On
of
my
10.
Alright, we'll
knees.
listen to it later.
Yes, we
and
will.
basically, Legally is better than Fuji Vibes.
No, it's not.
All right.
No, it's not. Shall I tell you why? Because I'm telling you right now, once you get a shot of tequila on your wedding day, your legs will be moving to Fuji vibe.
You don't
Not
even want to
legally.
see me on that day.
Let me ask you. Let me tell you what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If you're not in that mood,
What do you mean?
if you're not in that mood,
For Fuji vibe.
how many times are you going to listen to Fuji vibe and then listen to the end?
Fuji vibe.
No, I get there every time. I can't lie.
No.
Every single
I
day.
let it land every time.
It's gonna get to a point in time.
Okay.
Anyway,
Let's talk about the album.
so
Yes, please.
Ashke has released his new album, which is called Lungu Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I am loving this album.
Right,
I
okay.
really am.
Toby?
So, I told Casey, I called Casey up on that day.
No,
when
she
it
Yeah.
told me.
came out.
And I know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
guess
I'll
what?
look you the
No,
camera. Ashake.
Yeah.
No.
I hated that album at first.
No. Do you know what? Because when I was driving, I made it a
know you
purpose
did.
to play it, and all I could see is Toby in the mirror, and I was like, yeah. I did. And I was
Because
thinking
I've
to
learned
shut
to enjoy
up, shut up, because I knew this is the shit that was about to go down. When Casey told me,
wait.
I was actually gonna call you,
Look,
but you know what? I left it.
You called me.
No,
You called me, and Casey called me too.
No,
Stop yelling for the people, man. Chill out.
no, because they need to hear words.
Yeah, let
They
it
need to hear
go.
words. No, come on, don't do that. Don't do that to my voice.
No, all of
we're
us,
supposed to.
yeah.
Let me tell you something, Toby. Let me tell you
Go
something.
on.
Because you talk too quick. Yeah, you talk too quick. Toby was bad mouthing this album. Now look at yourself.
No, no,
It's
but-
gonna be the Fuji vibe.
But before you even say that, Toby, can you please be specific and
Can I
say
explain?
what you said about the album?
I said the album was ass.
No, you said
Oh
it's
my
a
goodness.
pack of ass.
Well, so ultimately, the
You
reason why
need to
I gave
eat
that album 2 packs
your own
of
ass.
Yep.
It was 2 packs of ass at first because I don't know what I was expecting. I just
You
was
were expecting
this.
Mr. Money with the vibe.
Yes.
No,
She
I
was.
wasn't. That's the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
So let me land.
All right.
Go ahead.
I knew Ashika's got his vibe, okay,
Shut
but
it.
I was just expected to be punched in the face. But chow,
Yeah.
with what he does, like generally his whole album is they punch
So
your
you
face.
wanted
Watch out.
Money with the vibe.
I wanted something, but
Mr.
I didn't
Money
get
with
it.
the vibe.
Let me finish.
Go ahead,
I wanted
go ahead,
something, but I
let
didn't
him
get it. So the intro came through.
Love that song.
Beautiful
It's
song.
okay.
Yeah.
But shall I tell you what actually disappointed me
Go
at
on.
first, and which set the pace for the rest of it?
What?
That WizKid song. Shall I tell you why? It
was a great song.
Did you when you guys heard it the first time? Did you think it was ended abruptly?
No.
No.
Okay, WizKid verse ended abruptly.
No.
When this
Every
WizKid's
day
verse
I'm
ended abruptly,
blind.
and I was just like,
What the
No.
fuck, nigga?
this guy did. Nigga, that I was like,
The thing is, yeah.
where you going?
Wait.
You haven't finished.
Let me tell you about WizKid, yeah, because it's now becoming very apparent what WizKid is.
He's lazy.
WizKid is a great artist.
No,
Yeah.
he's
But
lazy.
he's a lazy
He's
artist.
lazy.
Do you
This
know
guy
what?
there with a
when he
like
did
a
when he did make
This
the
is how it's
Lagos,
recorded.
yeah, honestly, when
Every day I'm blind.
you're even lucky that he's even holding it. Someone's holding it for him. It's his kid that's holding it for him.
My purples. Nigga, rise up, man.
And the thing is, it frustrated me because when I heard that song, I was like, look, I like the song, but I'm missing something because it ended abruptly. And then it went on through the album, and I
You were
feel
just
like
pissed off.
I was just pissed off. Then I
No.
got to skating. I was like,
When-
skating.
Yeah, that song is, oh my goodness, that song is so
Skating,
great. Are you telling me?
skating.
Wait,
At first,
In your head, you're like, you don't even skate.
No,
That guy. Yeah.
You know, after listening to the WizKid song, because I know when WizKid was in the studio, he was like, yeah, he should not have done that. But for you, you should have stepped away
I had
and
to.
then went back.
That's
No,
what I
you
did. No, I
didn't.
did.
So,
That's exactly what-
so tell me how you feel now.
I absolutely loved the
Alright
album.
then.
Thank you.
I absolutely
I
loved the
shook my
album.
hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna even follow up with Jay and Seb because I know Jay was like, oh, it's a bit, but nah, this body of work, this guy had. Actually, let me start again.
Is it
The
his
last-
best album?
Yes. Well, no. Sorry. It's not his best.
You spoke too soon.
I
Yes, you
did. I ran. Yes.
Someone shocked you.
It's not his best. It's not his best. Objectively, his best album is Mr. Money with the Vibe.
Easily.
But this album is my favorite album.
Actually,
Favorite album.
no. You know what? No, I don't agree with you.
No, you do.
No. Let me.
You
no.
want to.
Let me tell you the reason why. Mr. Money with the Vibe
Oh gosh.
is a great album.
Mm.
Okay? Yeah. Mr. Money with the Vibe, and many of us said this with Mr. Money with the Vibe. We could definitely say this song sound the same for every single song.
Yep.
Okay? Yep. It's
Can't
a great
say that
album
about this one.
But this, if I'm talking about a total body of work, yeah, this is his best album.
Okay. So
I
I
disagree
hear it.
still. I still
I hear
Totality.
it. I hear it, but you are not going to have a bad time listening to Mr. Money with the Vibe.
I just think, objectively speaking, that's his best album. I'm gonna run you through the track list very quickly.
Wait. Can I just say one thing? What, Mr. Money with the Vibe?
Mm-hmm.
All I'm gonna say, the reason why is because I get tired of listening
to that.
I do.
Remember, my baby.
No, but that's work of art. That's work of art.
But I don't. And what? That's the one that came just.
Yeah, that's the second album.
And that
That's
album,
not-
by the way,
that's
that
not Mr. Money
album,
with the Vibe.
I wasn't a fan of it.
That's his. That's to me. That's my least favorite.
I'm a fan of the album. Let me tell you something. Yeah.
Can I do the Mr. Money with the Vibe track list?
Go for it. Yeah.
So we start with Dull.
Yep.
Then Terminator.
Yep.
Organize.
Yep.
Peace be unto you.
Yep.
Dupe.
Yep.
How do I say this? Is it Muse? It's just Muse.
Yep.
Joa.
Yep.
Nzaza. Toto.
Yes.
Reason with Ross and Sumami.
Let me tell you
Let me
something.
use
No
Sumami.
misses.
And then we
No
end.
misses.
Then we end with Sumba.
Yeah.
No.
yeah.
So
bloody
that is
Okay.
easily
Best album.
his best album.
Best album. Best
Come on,
album.
what are we talking about here?
But this album is definitely my favorite. It's the most experimental.
Yes,
it's
for
not
sure.
easy for an artist, especially somebody like Ashake or Afrobeat artists in general, to do a different sound, and it still sounds like themselves.
Exactly.
Burner tried to do it with Twice as Tall. We all know that was shit.
But you got
And
Grammy.
Big Seven. Big Seven.
Yeah, they had to give him a Grammy for that, but
I don't know why.
because they didn't give it to him for African Giant. So they said, hold this, but that
'cause
album was not good.
They know that they got it wrong.
We're
with
not
that
going to
one.
forget that Naughty by Nature
they got
track.
it. So-
No matter how much you try and make us forget, we're not going to forget Naughty by Nature.
Yeah.
And that it was executively produced by P. Diddy.
Yeah.
We're never going to forget these things.
Oh,
Anyway.
I think that's tainted album.
This album specifically, I feel like it's his most experimental.
Yeah.
What he's done is he's given us multiple genres. He's traveled the world. He gave us different vibes, and he still sounded like himself. He didn't compromise himself. He spoke Yoruba throughout most of the songs.
Yep.
He didn't like pull himself back. He didn't pull any punches. He gave us all of that, and he still gave us Fuji vibe at the end.
Can I tell you one thing?
Brilliant.
There was only one song that was terrible on the album.
Which one? Mentally.
The song was Stormzy.
I don't think that song's bad.
No, I don't
And
think it's
actually,
Did you hear Did you listen to Stormzy's
yeah,
verse?
that last part
Man
is not
even
fun.
echoed on himself.
But honestly,
What's it called?
I
Lapili?
actually think,
Man, the Lapili.
I actually think that particular song brought out the best in Stormzy. That last bit was not sexy, but his verse was actually really good.
It brought out the what?
No,
So
because
the
sometimes
song-
Stormzy will
the
actually
song
be on
with
some
Suru.
bullshit.
Yeah. Sorry. I actually enjoyed that
Kesi.
song. I
Yes.
enjoyed the song with
Wait. Wait. He brought out the what out of him?
Yes.
Maybe she meant the best out of recent.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
There we
So
go.
you're telling me that verse
Apart from that last little bit at the end,
No,
I
no.
know that bit is annoying to
so
you.
this verse was better than the verse that was on Heady One song.
The one where he said lonely, lonely, lonely at the top. That's me.
That was
Absolutely,
bad.
mate.
That was
No.
Okay,
And
can
you
I
think the
give-
Everybody has their-
the Lapili was fine. Oh my
Can
god.
I tell you the
Man
song
echoed
that
to
has
himself 'cause
really grown on me?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
you know,
What?
the reason why I'm not listening to
Oh my
anything they
God.
say is because you only
Oh,
know
yeah.
about it.
Can I
I
say-
need you to sit in the
Ah,
corner.
yeah.
You do turn around for real. Oh
You
yeah.
sit in the corner because I don't like the fact that you're even enjoying the music. right now.
Baji
After you-
Lawa.
Shut up! Shut up!
Right now, my
Shut
legs
up.
is doing this.
Nah, this guy, I will say, yeah, Ashake has done what a lot of Afrobeat artists could never do.
Could never do.
Which-
And they've tried.
Oh,
Every big Afrobeat artist
You're gonna get
has
hurt for
gone
that one.
international. No, for
Okay,
real.
what-
Every big Afrobeat artist has gone internationally and failed. The
Okay,
only person
wait.
that I personally don't think has failed just yet is Rema. But every other big
that
Afrobeat,
guy has failed!
every other big
Did you see the last album?
every other big Afrobeat artist, Wizkid, he had a little moment. That album, Something of the Sun, whatever that one is called.
No, don't bring
He
that.
was on some BS
No.
there. And sometimes he gets around Americans, all of a sudden he starts sounding like Egypt.
No, Casey,
With his
you
true
can't
accent.
bring that up.
Burner's
because
done it too.
You can't bring that up.
Davido's done it too.
You can't bring that up.
I was with Ghana when Ghana was in
Do you know what?
Atlanta. Nigga.
That was bad that you brought that up because that was before Made in Lagos. If it was after Made in Lagos, it would have been a problem.
No,
you can't.
my
do
point
that,
still
'cause
stands. What are you saying?
No, because the reason why you can't do that, don't look at too far in their past.
You can,
because
because unfortunately that's his career.
No,
What you
but okay,
mean?
Ashake can't release that album just
No,
before this
I'm
one,
not-
and it was
Ashake-
terrible.
I'm
Wasn't
not talking
terrible.
about his latest
Oh my
release.
goodness, so shut up.
What I'm saying is that everybody gets a little taste of overseas, and all of a sudden they forget the accent.
Exactly.
And
Okay.
that
That's
is something
exactly
that I'm
it.
saying
Fair.
Ashake has not done. Wizkid got involved with Drake, and all of a sudden I was hearing something else. And Burna Boy,
Bad man
got
forward.
Diddy got in the studio. All of a sudden, Naughty by Nature is on the
I
track
don't want to
list.
hear that guy's name.
So
anymore.
we've got to chat. I mean, David, I know he's had a crime. I can't really remember which one it is.
I'm not gonna lie. He's not really in these conversations
Who,
anymore.
Davido?
He's not in these
Don't do
conversations
that to
anymore.
him, man.
No, what do you mean? I'm being so honest.
Because he'll drop something tomorrow. Don't do that to him. I'm being so
Hear it,
real.
hear it?
No, because I did it on purpose.
That snippet that I heard of Burna Boy and Davido, that has
That song was shit, man.
And let me tell you,
it has the potential to do
because
something.
I saw the
Oh,
message when
Lord.
you said that, yeah. Because you said that, I'm still not accepting you for liking the Ashake album.
yeah.
All right.
Because what the
yeah.
heck are you talking about? How can you say that song that you listen to, that 5-second snippet?
That was pants too.
Do you know how groundbreaking that would be? if that
Oh,
releases?
shut your mouth, man. All right, so what are your top 3 songs from that album? We need to move on.
Legally!
No,
Legally is
man.
definitely top 1. I'll be so real. Oh yeah, play the trumpet, go.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not top one.
I do like I Swear. I Swear is great. And My Heart. Oh, that song's beautiful, man.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
fine.
beautiful.
I think My Heart was terrible. by the way.
Wine for me, wine for me, wine for me, wine for me, gal.
To me, that's the worst song on the album.
Oh, don't even try that.
When
The
the
worst
wine
song
for
on
me,
the-
wine for me, wine
My
for me,
Heart was the
wine
worst
for me.
song.
No, it's actually
What?
really. Don't
Listen
worry,
to that
it
song
will
properly.
it will come back
Listen
around
to
and
that
it will
song
grow on
properly.
you. Trust me.
Listen to that song
Trust
properly.
me, it will.
What happened to my headset? Go.
Yeah.
You're yelling.
Tell you to shut your mouth.
Yeah.
You chat crap.
So I think Legally, Fuji Vibe, and
Come on, guys.
it was MMS, but it's just because the song's so sexy.
It was
But
what?
aside from that, MMS with Wizkid. But I actually think it's Worldwide. I really like Worldwide.
Worldwide's a great song, but
And-
MMS shouldn't be. It will probably be 5.
Yeah, number 5. Do you know what song I really,
like
really like?
Active?
Active.
Active.
Yeah, Active's
Whoa.
great. Active's great.
And if
Active-
you wish me bad, I swear now back to
Active is
send.
great.
Although
I'm alright.
I don't
I'm
think I noticed
okay.
Travis Scott.
You don't think you noticed him?
I don't notice him straight away.
As in,
He doesn't
he
have a
didn't
verse.
stand out. Yeah.
Toby, man says,
It's
turn
my
up.
shit.
What is it?
Yes, he does. Okay, so-
It worked.
That means for me personally, even though he was on the track, he didn't overshadow him.
Yeah,
And that
100%.
is such a madness that
Didn't
Travis
overshadow
Scott
him.
will be on a song with Ashake and you forgot about Travis's verse.
But the song is good.
Very, very good.
So my one is Fuji Vibe.
Yeah.
I don't
Fuji
think
Vibe
I even want to
is number 1. Get out of here. My one's Fuji Vibe, and then number 2. Oh yeah. Number 3 is Active.
And
Yeah,
Legally
I
not in
like
your
that
thing.
song.
No, it's not.
I do you know what?
It's in my list.
Hear that outside.
I like it.
Hear that
The thing
outside
is, yeah,
with
shall
a
I tell you
little
why?
elderflower
But that's why,
spritz.
because
Good night.
I've got to be off a bean to be on that.
No.
Whoa.
no. Fuji vibes. You need to be. On
Like,
that.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
You don't need to be on snoot for that. Are you kidding me, mate?
No. I can't lie. For legally, you might have to take a little bit of meow meow.
Do you know when they set
Whoa,
off the
take off
little,
my experience.
the little gas wings that send out the
Nah.
What? Yeah.
like it's gotta be so crazy.
Smoke machines, we are
You know what I mean?
outside. Get me in a beefer, mate.
Anyway,
The hell?
Alright, so
Yeah, legit.
okay, so
Can we begin?
Yeah, so as we've heard Ashake's album now, and we've seen what this guy has done. This guy has released a number of bodies of work, and the guy actually hasn't missed yet. He hasn't missed. We can say that.
Fair.
He's
I
released-
didn't like 230. Sorry, not 230. Work of art.
Work of art. I didn't like it as well, but people have done a lot worse.
Yeah.
Work of art was good.
No, if we're talking about what people like Burna Boy have done, Wizkid have done, One Day Cole has done,
Leave him out.
we have to bring him in there.
Leave him out.
Because I'm now
He's an Afrobeat artist.
because I want to bring a number of Afrobeat artists into this. Who else? Shally Poppy.
Can we talk about
Yeah.
Rema? Because Rema should be in
That's
there.
a bright album, yeah, I think.
Shally Poppy has it.
He's brought out a body of work though.
Yeah.
It's too soon.
Who else?
Rema.
Rema. Yeah. Rema. It's because that guy is on. If I say
Meow
what I
meow.
want to say, yeah. But yeah, he hasn't missed. And I think this is the perfect time for us to really start looking at the number of Afrobeat artists, and then really looking at, okay, so who's really doing their thing now? Because I think the whole atmosphere for Afrobeats and music coming from the African nation has completely changed. It's done a 180 now. So the people that were at the top, the big three, that were the big three for about
A decade.
Yeah, more than a decade.
No, a decade.
How when did Pac More come out?
2011,
2011.
maybe.
So more than a decade now.
Oh, less than.
No.
yeah, it's just over a decade.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
come on. So
What?
Wizkid,
Yeah.
Davido, Burna Boy. Yep, and it's kind of been them three for the longest. Yeah. Now we've got a new rise in artists now. Alt-A artists. Artists that are now really representing Nigeria now. So people like Ashake, people like Rema. There are new people coming out from the woodworks, such as Shally Poppy. I always ruin his name, but
Odumodu Black.
Yeah, him. He's coming out. I'm not gonna lie. What I heard recently, I didn't like it, but he's coming out. So the atmosphere for Afrobeats artists, there's a wide range of artists, Fireboy, many other people. So right now, with the way the scene is, what are our thoughts about the scene? Are we happy with it? Are we happy with the variety of artists that we have? Do we like the direction that it's going in? What's everyone's thoughts at this moment in time?
Go ahead, Tobi.
No, you go first. You go first.
Thank you. I think that when Afrobeats first became really popular, not just in Nigeria, but like to the diaspora of just black people in general, and wider, I think that there weren't many artists that were going to be able to kind of fly the flag of Afrobeats and represent it as a whole. And I think the big three of Afrobeats was created as a result of them just being the biggest artists that could really take Afrobeats further. Now that I think Afrobeats is well established, I don't think that there is a big three anymore. I think there are a number of different artists that can showcase Afrobeats and perform Afrobeats really, really well and make, in some cases, better Afrobeat music than the big three. And so I feel like the big three is kind of done. And I don't think there's a need to have more. I just think there are just going to be artists that have, like, I guess maybe errors. Like they've just got their time where their album is just really, really like the sound of that year. Yeah. And done. I kind of feel like that's where we are.
I feel like, Afrobeats has grown so much where we don't have a big three anymore, which I'm cool with. I feel like there's now just a bunch of different artists that have their own sounds, which they are just going ahead and authentically being themselves.
Yeah.
I think we have superstars amongst those individuals.
Who do you think they are?
Rema's part of them.
Yeah.
I'll say that Burna Boy is still in the running for sure. He's definitely still in the running for superstar. Ashake's up there as well.
Yeah, I think Wizkid's not there anymore.
I think Wizkid have dropped off the top for a bit, but that's his own fault. He hasn't really brought anything. But ultimately, I feel like there isn't a space for a big three right now, because ultimately there isn't a need for there to be certain people that go out into the world and take Afrobeats to the world.
Yeah.
Afrobeats has now
already
such
there.
a strong foundation that anyone can grow and be their own. You saw the way CK came out and he made his own thing with TikTok, and he became big off that with that song. I forgot the song. Love That Wine Tinty. And then you also have Rema that's done his thing, and that's all off the backs of the time when we only had a big three. Because ultimately they were the most marketable people in Afrobeats at the time. Yeah. Now everyone can be their individual self, so there no longer is a need for a big three. So
I think for me it's been, obviously Afrobeats has always been there in some sort of form. And I think when I say this, I hope you understand, but Afrobeats was still in its infancy for a very long time. And there were certain artists, like you guys have both said, that were able to bring Afrobeats to the world, such as Davido. I would give him his respect as well. D'banj.
D'banj was one of the early stars.
D'banj, Wizkid, Burna Boy. One Day Cold to a certain extent. Two-Faced.
Two-Faced did it. He did bring it out to the world.
Yeah, we're talking early 2000s for that one.
Yeah. But I'm talking about people that when I'm talking, really broke through. So for example, D'banj, he was signed to Good Music.
Yeah.
So he really brought Afrobeats to the world.
He tried,
Yeah, he really did try. It's Kanye West. But yeah, so Afrobeats was at its infancy. And as obviously people like Wizkid and Davido and also Burna Boy have kind of, and I will say this respectfully because I believe they do deserve their credit, they kind of paved the way. Like they built the bridge.
Yeah.
And as they built that bridge, obviously as generations
developed the bridge.
I know.
So what's the difference between develop and build?
Because they
didn't build it, but they built upon it.
Yes.
The reason why I would say they built that bridge is, or they added to that bridge, because I would add D'banj in there.
Exactly.
Yep.
But okay, let's say all four of them were the ones that built that bridge overseas. Yeah. now, because obviously there was some Ghanaian artists.
That's okay.
There was some
Keep
Ghanaian artists that couldn't do it.
But isn't that hip life? Hip life? High life?
High life.
High life.
Yeah, it's not.
I say hip life. Hip it up.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. But yeah, they built that bridge. And I think as generations have grown and evolution of Afrobeats has now kind of like grown as any other genre, such as like hip hop, rap and all that, this has just naturally happened.
Question mark around high life though. Fuck, hey.
Sigh. But yeah, as the evolution of Afrobeats has grown and obviously these people have built their connections and people and music has developed and grown, people like obviously Rema, Shally Poppy, Naira Marley, because we can't take Naira Marley. There's been
I wouldn't include him.
No, because there's so many different evolutions of music, because I would say people like Shally Poppy have spun out from Naira Marley and those type of artists. So if Naira Marley weren't there,
they really came out from what's his name? Olamide's camp. Really.
Yeah, because Naira Marley is closely affiliated with Olamide. Yeah. So yeah, Olamide, we can't. The thing is about Olamide.
Forgetting about him actually. Talk about that.
The reason why I didn't add him in there is because he's
the mentor.
He's the mentor. He wasn't international.
He as an artist didn't. He was not making.
He is a rebel artist. That's what he is.
That's the thing. I feel like he created, and this is, I know it's, yeah, he created rebel sound.
Yes, no, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Whatever. But ultimately, I feel like Olamide as an artist, I feel like for the diaspora, is that right? Have I said right?
Yeah.
I think ultimately he was a person that I would say is most like Ashake in terms of the fact that he kept it authentic. He didn't try and dilute his sound to get out there, but within the diaspora, it was big.
Yeah.
It might not have got international to the point where it reached other races and stuff, but amongst us, it was huge.
I think you said the perfect word, because even when you were saying it, that's exactly what I was saying to myself. I think Olamide is one of the people that's contributed to the fact that artists can now have seen someone that was authentically themselves.
Didn't try to change themselves.
That's why people like Naira Marley were doing what they were doing. And obviously Ashake. Ashake is, I think, is an involved version of Olamide. That's what I think he is.
Kesi's too nice. What's up?
But Kesi, the reason... Okay, I want to see what Kesi's going to say, because I don't think he listened to Olamide like that.
Okay, so cut my legs off then. So let me just stop speaking. Like, what's going on? I don't understand.
No, say what you want to say.
I don't disagree with your point about Ashake being an evolved version of Olamide, but I don't believe that. Well, look, however those artists feel, I don't want to speak on behalf of them. But if I am not looking at Olamide as an inspiration as to why I will feel like I can be my authentic self when making music. I just don't think that it's not that his impact, because I know he was impactful, so I'm not even going to show on Olamide like that. But in order for him to inspire me to go ahead and do that, I think his music also needs to carry that international weight as well. And I don't feel like it did.
I don't
know. Actually, it's not about his international weight. It's about how different his music was. Like, okay, with what you just said and the point you just made about him feeling like, they can go ahead and be their authentic self.
Yeah.
Is that not in the context of like them making music that isn't like their usual music?
No. That is Olamide.
It's being authentic to Nigeria.
Like authentic to Nigeria and authentic to himself.
Yeah.
Olamide didn't try to, like Wizkid and like Burna Boy, ever try to jazz up their music to fit something.
So he just wanted to keep doing the music that he loved.
That's it.
And you feel like he inspired people to continue to do that.
That's it.
And yeah, sure.
I'm not going to shit on Burna Boy. I'm not going to shit on Wizkid.
No, of course not.
But ultimately, I feel like their sound did really become very like
commercial,
dancehall, commercial, reggae
and that's
kind
fine.
of sound. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's like Afrobeats hybrid. But ultimately, it's like I'm talking about someone that actually
that's fair.
maintained that authenticness to themselves and their sound. And really, truly, the amount of artists that's come up from that camp.
Yep, that's fair.
The main reason why I would say that he had. I wouldn't say he was a big three, but in terms of international weight and him carrying a group of people.
Yep.
He did a lot.
I would put him in the same boat as One Day Cole in terms of how much of an inspiration to the Afrobeat sound and the impact of the Afrobeat sound. I would put them in the same boat.
Fair.
I do agree in that sense that he did not change his sound. I guess originally part of me was saying like, that's not necessarily a good thing, that you're not able to kind of diversify your sound. But actually thinking about the music that he makes, he really did stay true to the Afrobeat sound and didn't really veer off that genre.
You're talking about
That's not a crime. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know that book that you gave me?
Which one?
The $1 trillion coach.
Yes.
About that Bill Campbell guy. Bill Campbell, just using this as an analogy, Bill Campbell was the executive of many different organizations that no one knew about, but he was the person that made people like, what's his name?
He was the person that influenced like a lot
of all the tech CEOs that we're seeing right now.
Right.
Not saying that, I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah, no, I understand.
He never had to be in the forefront.
Yep, I understand.
But he was that person that in the scene that people look to. And I feel like there are artists out there that people look to and they might not necessarily...
The mentor.
Yeah, and might not mentor and even people that they naturally just look to.
Yeah.
Like, for example, with me, there's people that Larry June. You don't like Larry June the way I like Larry June. I'm just saying.
You're a big fan.
But he isn't the biggest artist.
Of course.
But I see him and I'm like, okay, he's doing his thing. And there's people like that. And Olamide is one of those people that people just authentically loved Olamide and was just like, this guy is so cool. And I feel like that's where I'm talking about when I'm talking about the authenticity. And that's where this all is. But whatever. So what I want to then ask you guys, spinning from that now, because we've now spoken about the way the music scene is at the moment, I want to also understand this album that Ashake has released, because it's different to the albums that many artists have released.
Yeah.
Many artists have tried to do this and failed. What do you think the impact of this album is going to be for Ashake and the artists now in the scene at this moment in time?
I think that the one thing that Lungu Boy does really well is, like we said a couple of times now, is that he experimented with different sounds and different genres while maintaining his sound and his true essence.
And his flow.
Yeah, and his flow. The whole essence of Ashake was not lost, even though he was giving us like Nola bounce beats and, you know, using Mary J. Blige samples and stuff like that. So I feel like hopefully what I would hope is that it inspires Afrobeats artists to try out blending different genres together. I think we're kind of already there right now. Obviously, Amapiano is huge, and like South African house just in general is like on a matting right now. And I think a lot of the start of Ashake's career was rooted in Amapiano sound. So I feel like we're going to see a lot more of that. What's his name is a good example of that. Shally Poppy. His sound is very Amapiano coded. A lot of the early Shally Poppy stuff, Elon Musk is basically Amapiano.
No, it is. But for me, I honestly speaking, I feel like he's going in the same direct trajectory as Naira Marley.
That's perfectly fine. The thing about Shally Poppy, the thing about Afrobeats in general, or any genre in general, you have some artists that's going to take the genre somewhere, and you have some artists that just ride the wave of the genre.
Yeah, fair.
And right now, I feel like Shally Poppy is, and Odumodu Black as well, kind of.
Bit different.
They are enjoying the wave of where Afrobeats is right now. So once this Amapiano Afrobeats fusion dies, I don't know what Shally Poppy will sound like or who he will be. And I feel like before Naira Marley went to Nigeria and was doing that side of stuff, he was on the Afro swing wave in the same way. So I say that I'm not concerned about what Shally Poppy is doing. But in terms of Afrobeats in general, I think the Olamide Afrobeat isn't popular
anymore.
Yes.
No,
I don't think
it's niche. And
why is it niche though? It's the basis of what Afrobeats is. So it's a shame that it's not pop. I don't think it's niche. I just don't think it's popular.
No, so this is going back to what we were saying as well. There were many artists, there were many people that didn't understand what Olamide was doing. And I will say that to myself. When Olamide was making music, and for example, people like Ife, and Ife was basically like, Ife was one of those people that was always on Olamide, and I never understood why.
Yeah.
Like
I think anybody that loves the true essence of Afrobeats, just plain and simple Afrobeats.
But he wasn't just plain and simple though.
He was traditional Afrobeats. He was not anything more than traditional Afrobeats, in my opinion.
I don't think he was. He was a ghetto boy that was doing Afrobeats. He. That's why people like Naira Marley.
If I'm honest, it was Afrobeat drill.
It was
the authentic to
He was just a ghetto boy.
yeah,
like area boy, Afrobeat.
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. I just, you know,
So who would you say is an example of someone that makes like traditional Afrobeats? One Day Cole?
One Day Cole.
One Day Cole,
The
yeah.
Band.
I would say anyone that makes traditional Afrobeats, for me personally, it's the easiest thing for people that might not know many Afrobeats artists, is original Wizkid, Pac-Romo. It was vibey music for parties.
Yeah.
That for me was original Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Do you think that side of Afrobeats is dead now?
I don't think it's dead. And I really feel like we are now in a space where people can take it wherever they want to. Ultimately, when you got...
I think it's gone.
I don't think it's dead. Because I feel like, ultimately, the end of the Fuji Vibe, for example, is like... It's a song which is like... It doesn't have to be the spearhead for what Afrobeats is. It's something that people can dip and dive into. But I feel like we're in a space right now where artists have the freedom to do whatever they want. And it's down to the listeners to be like, I like this or I don't like this. Ultimately, what Rema done recently with his last album was not for everyone.
Yeah.
Not for everyone. But that's why-
Unfortunately, he's got me, you know, because there are a couple of songs there.
Hey, he ain't got me. I don't.
Yeah, no, at all.
But ultimately,
A couple of them songs.
I did enjoy the songs. I definitely enjoyed a couple
like-
of songs on the album, if I'm honest. But ultimately, what I'm trying to get to is that Afrobeats is now in a space where, as I said before, the foundation is so solid that you can literally try out whatever you want.
Yes.
And it's one of those ones where I would rather you go and try out whatever you want. And if you fail, you fail. Just don't do it again.
Yeah, it's a
You know what I mean?
It's a experimental
Yeah,
era right
feel
now.
free to
That's what I
experiment
was-
because
yeah.
we've got Afrobeats is worldwide, is known so much. We're getting artists that are getting Grammys. You know,
Yeah.
we've got people like Arya Starr that are doing main stages at like Glasgow. I think she did the Pyramid stage at Glastonbury or something like that. Something like that. I can't remember which event she did. But we've got artists from Nigeria that are doing what was only left for like the U2s out there and the huge artists that were just doing crazy stuff.
Can I ask you a
So I
question?
feel like we are now just in a space where you have the freedom to do whatever you want authentically, whether that be speaking in Yoruba or speaking in another language and just doing what you want without it being a situation where it's like, oh, I'm going to get cancelled. No, people will listen to it. You might not be the top person, but you will still get somewhere with what you're doing.
So why haven't none of us stated Thames?
What do you mean?
As an Afrobeats artist.
What do you mean we never say that as Afrobeats?
We haven't mentioned her in all the big names when she's doing big things.
No one's this for you.
And she's released 2 albums, and her album, the last album that she just released.
Yeah.
me
Why did we
personally-
call her out as...
It's just a question. It's
Come
just a
on,
question
no.
to ask. It's just a question
I don't
to ask.
know.
Because because from a women's perspective, she's the only one.
No, Arya
No,
Starr.
Arya Starr, relax.
Oh, let me tell you something. I don't watch her. So that's it.
That doesn't mean she doesn't exist.
You're
No,
literally the only person in the world that doesn't watch her.
I don't care for either, man.
Meaning her music ain't great.
You didn't like her album?
I don't.
All right.
I don't.
All
care for
right.
her music. I find her voice very irritating.
You think
Not a problem.
Wait. You think she can compare?
Bio killer.
Wait.
Oh,
let me ask,
God.
no, wait.
Oh.
You think she can compare to Thames?
Yeah.
Oh, Toby.
People really like Arya Starr, so I'm not gonna take anything. I'm not gonna take anything away from her.
No.
She's just not my. It's not my sort of sound,
she's
and
for
that's
a younger
completely
age
fine.
for you, compared
I don't
to
think
you.
it's a younger age. I just
think
think
it's a
she's
younger
just got a
age.
different sound that I just don't care
sound.
to hear.
Why are we now so the times when we were comparing Wizkid to Burna Boy, and I'm now saying that can you not who's better? You are telling me they're both on the same platform.
I don't think they're on the same platform.
I'll be real.
Yeah, go on.
Arya Starr right now is bigger than Burna Boy.
Of course she is because Burna Boy. I was
What
gonna say
has
he ain't
Burna Boy
on
done?
piss. I was gonna say he ain't on piss.
What's
It's not that he ain't on piss.
what is Burna Boy doing except for going to $8?
If we were talking about the big 3 right now,
Yeah, who
Arya
would you
Starr
say
is
the
bigger
big
than all
three?
of them.
So no, if I was to say the big
Sound.
3 at this moment,
Yeah.
she isn't on there.
Oh,
Top 3: Rema, Ashake, and
Arya or Thames.
yeah,
I'll put Arya.
Has Arya Starr done what Thames has done?
Yeah.
She surpassed Thames.
What stage wise?
She surpassed Thames.
What stage? What has Thames
She
done?
did. Arya Starr did Glasgow
What has Thames do?
So did Thames though, no?
on the pyramid stage, not on the
I
pyramid
don't know.
stage.
I don't know who did what, I'll be
Wait.
real.
And firstly,
But wasn't Thames at Coachella?
mate.
No, that's not Glastonbury pyramid stage.
Come on.
Okay,
Don't-
and can I,
don't
okay,
act like
can I
Coachella.
ask you one
Coachella's
question? Can I ask you another question?
Go
Has
on.
Arya Starr released a body of work?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. On that body of work, who was on there?
Ashake, who was on it?
What are you
All
trying?
right.
What are you trying to get to?
Ashake, Shady Vibes.
Okay, that's fine. So they're all Afrobeat artists.
No.
Now go on to Thames' album.
So
Thames
what? Your
album.
validation is by how international they go.
Oh,
Or what?
we need to also talk about this. What are you talking about? Oh, really?
Arya Star-
Really? But
Arya-
you was complaining about
Hey.
Alameda. That Alameda wasn't
Hey,
global.
Look, Arya
Come
Star,
on, man.
Arya Star is newer than Thames, and really and
That
truly,
doesn't
in my
mean anything.
opinion, has Thames won a Grammy already? Haven't she?
I don't
No?
think so.
With
She hasn't.
Essence.
She did.
Oh, do you want? Okay.
So
Well deserved.
Arya Star is newer than Thames for sure, but I
what's
just
that
feel
got to
like
do?
in the time that she's been out, she's surpassed Thames.
Yeah, she's also
She
Grammy
really
nominated.
has.
You think so?
Yes,
I don't think so.
it's because you don't listen.
It's not that I don't listen to her. Her music doesn't filter down to me.
You don't listen to her. You don't
So you
check
don't
for her.
listen
That's
to her.
fine.
Her music doesn't filter down to me.
You don't check for her.
Okay, if I'm going through artists, yeah, and I go on radio and no Arya Star music comes, is that my fault? Or is
Arya
it-
Star's music definitely comes on.
Also, she's got a Giveon feature and Coco Jones, and so
really,
international.
give you on that's what he's talking about cheating.
and so
I'm joking.
Jesus Christ.
Does that validate your
Let's
international?
move on,
No,
please.
that was
Immediately. That was
cheap
so
jab.
shit.
If you want to talk
That was-
about the top three, big three
Arya
right
Star
now
is
that
not
is doing
there.
their thing, Arya Star is definitely.
I think Thames definitely deserves to take that
Yeah,
place.
Arya
Over
Star.
Arya.
Arya Star does not
Yeah.
get it.
based on what? Just because you like her music better than
No,
Arya.
because
No.
commercially she's more successful. Come on, let's be serious.
Thames
No.
is definitely more successful than Arya Star. Are you kidding me, Toby?
What do we base these things
Do you
on?
want to base it
then?
off streams? I don't know. What do you want to base it off?
I don't know. What do you want to base it off?
let's base it off streams.
I don't
okay,
think,
if we're
I
doing
don't
streams,
think we need to
I'll
base
go
off
onto
streams.
Spotify
I
right
think
now.
we need to. Okay, Arya Star's last body of work.
Okay, so
Toby, answer the question.
What do you mean?
Arya Star's last body of work. Was
What
it better
about
than
it?
Thames' body of work?
for me personally, no. But I'm only one individual. What are you talking about?
So you don't think it was?
I don't think it was.
So
no.
you don't think Arya Star's body of work was better than Thames?
No, I just
Alright.
said that.
Okay, so
What are we doing here?
Thames' streams. Come on, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how else. Maybe we'll put it to the people. I don't feel like Thames. I don't feel like Arya Star is touching Thames from a streamer perspective. I'll be so real.
Okay, so what's
and
her
I'm
streams
going
then?
through her numbers.
What's
What have
Thames
you got?
streams?
What do
What's
you have
Thames-
up? No, what do you have
I've
up
got
right now?
monthly listeners. I don't know what else
No.
to use
Monthly listeners for who?
for Arya Star.
Okay, what is it?
28 million.
Oh,
What's Thames?
19 million.
Yeah, there we go.
No, but that
What are we
doesn't mean
talking about?
you're
She's bigger than Thames.
okay. It does. Okay,
It's not a bad thing. It's just that she might not be a
Toby,
better artist, but she's bigger than Thames.
Toby, it's not about that though.
What is it about then?
So, if you was to say what? Okay, so are we? Okay, she's okay. So she's got more listeners than her.
Yeah,
so are
monthly
we?
listeners,
Okay,
yeah.
so people listen to her music, and obviously they're going to listen to her music because there's certain songs that are obviously more popular than Thames' song. Yeah.
So she bigger.
But if we're talking about bodies of work, Toby,
We're not talking about bodies of work. We're talking
Alright.
about being a bigger artist, the big three. We're not talking about bodies of work
that
out
doesn't
here.
make her the big three though.
Yes, it really does. In terms of how impactful she is out there, Arya Star is more impactful than Thames right now.
I don't know. I kind of disagree, but
I think we're already looking at it because
but the numbers aren't lying against Arya, so I
I'm
don't
not
really know what
lying.
to say. But you have to remember that Thames is working with some of the greatest. She's won a Grammy.
Mate,
she's been at
she's been out
Coachella.
for
She's
longer.
worked with.
No,
She's been
Arya
out for
Star's been
longer.
out the same.
No.
Wait, Thames came out. When did Thames come out? Lockdown.
Thames has been out for years.
No.
Like 20, I'd say 2018, 2019.
And when did Arya Star come out?
Thames Discovery. I'm pretty sure she had a song before 2019.
She had that song with Odunsi. That was like 2018.
Luku Luku has been out for a while.
Toby,
on, what year?
We could do this with Arya Star because I know she's got some stuff on her
Arya
MySpace.
Star
She
has
started around the
just
same time,
started.
2018. 2018, 2019 for both of them.
Both their
They
careers
both
started at
came
the same
out around
time.
about the same time.
Toby's just trying to
Toby.
Toby's trying to find a quick buck.
Look, we can put it out to the listeners who's bigger,
we
Thames
can-
or Arya
look,
Star,
we
and
can-
they'll tell you Arya Star is bigger than Thames.
We've gone off piece.
Or they
and
might not tell
we've
us.
also run out of time.
Fine.
So the next
okay.
question I would like to ask, just
Yeah.
to wrap things up, is what do you see for the future of Afrobeats?
We're already there.
What? Yeah, man. We need to wrap it up. Look at the time.
All right, so I like the trajectory that Ashake has taken right now,
Yep.
where he has kept his music authentic.
Yep.
And what he's now done is, I think he has now shown that I can be authentically Nigerian, and it doesn't have to be Nigerian, but authentically Nigerian and still be able to mingle with the likes of you, and you.
Yeah.
And I feel like people like Travis Scott and him having those type of cosigns, and even, we can't forget, he did the song with Gunna as well. You've now shown that these
You're a
people
peer amongst.
Yeah, because before it felt like Afrobeats couldn't equate to these people. It didn't feel like people respected Afrobeats. It felt like there was still like garage music. That's what it felt like for a very long time. But for me now, it feels like Afrobeats has now kind of made itself like you said, appear to all the different types of music. So that's where I see it. But like I said, I don't think every artist will be able to do what Ashake has done.
Shouldn't be every artist that can do it.
No, definitely not. I think the future of Afrobeats, lies in the fact that there's opportunity for, as you said, people to just be authentically themselves.
Yeah.
I think there's opportunity for anyone to come out and do your thing. You might not get love initially. You might never get love, but it's not a situation where it's like you can't come out and be considered as, okay, cool, I'm doing something, people are going to listen to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times back in the days when the Afrobeat artists will make a song and you won't get any listens. Like, people just don't care for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a pocket somewhere.
You get what I mean? But I feel like you can find a space, and there's loads of different avenues you can go down in when it comes to Afrobeats. I mean, the Cavemen is completely different to Naira Marley, or let's not use Naira, but Cavemen is completely different to Olamide. Olamide is completely different to Rema. Rema is completely different
to CK.
To Ashake and CK and all these other artists. So there's so many opportunities for you to do what you want now.
Yeah.
And I feel like we are finally now in a space where Afrobeats has
diversity.
actual space, actual space in the music scene
to exist
and actually be in a conversation. You get what I mean?
Do you know what I would love? When you're saying that Afrobeats can now join up with other genres to make bodies of work, it would be nice to see CK do an R&B mixtape.
I'm interested into why we keep talking about CK, because I think
he's a good artist.
I thought he was a one-hit wonder.
No, there was one song that you showed me on YouTube that he did, and I don't know if he even released that song. That song was excellent.
CK released the album, and the album was pretty good.
Okay.
You need to send me that song, the one where he's wearing the white suit and he's walking around in that place.
In terms of what I think for the future of Afrobeats, I think we've kind of spoken about it a couple of times, but I just think now that because I feel like Burna, Wiz and Davido had a responsibility when Afrobeats first came to be to represent Afrobeats and create almost a definition for the world to understand Afrobeats. Now that we don't need to do that anymore, everyone's kind of free to do like what it is that they want to do. Yeah. And it's kind of like when you go into a new job and there's only one black person and you can't do too much because there's only one of you.
You have to pave the way.
Yeah. And then once more black colleagues get involved, now all of a sudden you can talk about your podcast.
Yeah.
Or you can talk about the things that make you who you are as an individual. Yeah. I feel like we're at that point now where there's a bit more diversity. The future of Afrobeats doesn't rest on one man or three man, and now everybody can dabble into whatever it is that they want to dabble into, whether it's Rema doing his Rager stuff or it's the Cavemen doing their traditional quintessential African sound, whether it's whoever doing whatever, Thames doing Ulte, etc. So I feel like in that sense the freedom has brought about different variations of Afrobeats. But I think Rema still made a really good point in talking about keeping the essence of Afrobeats, and it's nice that there is that much variety, but I don't ever want us to lose that main essence of what Afrobeat sounds like, because if we keep going at the trajectory that we're on, in 10 years we might not even recognize Afrobeats when we hear it, because there's just so much that's different out there. But again, I could say that for most genres. I could say that for hip-hop, I could say that for R&B. Everyone's kind of on their own stuff at the moment. But yeah, all in all, I'm very happy. I'm happy to know that we are where we are.
Yeah.
I think more artists should endeavor to be their true selves, so that they I think the only reason and I think the reason why Ashake, I'll use him as the example, the reason why Ashake on this album could have Travis, Stormzy, Central C and come off as a peer is because Ashake wasn't trying to be someone that he wasn't.
Yeah.
I think people should remember that and continue to try to be themselves.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that you're going to be looking like a peer and not looking like an imitation of the person that you're on the song with.
Yeah.
So, I'm very happy with the way things are looking right now. It's an exciting time for Afrobeats.
It is.
So, final question. Who is your favorite Afrobeats artist right now and why?
Ooh. That's a very good question. I don't think I have a favorite at the moment. It was Wizkid for a very long time. But going back to what you said, when Wizkid released that statement where he was like, I'm not Afro
anything, bitch.
Now, as we've kind of like dived into a bit more, I understand the reason why he would have come out with that message. Because like you said, he's paved the way and he had to stay or had to do something just to make sure he and a few others built that foundation.
Yep.
Now he's got the ability to experiment, and I think now we're in that experimental time. Wizkid, I would say he's still one of my favorite artists.
Yep.
Thames. I would add Thames into that lineup as well.
Can we have one?
Oh, one. My favorite artist.
Yep.
Oh, goodness sake.
Right now.
Right now, it will probably be Ashake.
Okay, Toby.
Caveman. That's what I'm listening to right now.
You are just there, man.
For me,
I'm loving it right now. I'll be so real.
For me, it's Ramo.
Fair.
I think he does what he does very, very well. And I'm a melody person, and I feel like that's what he gives me every time. So
I mean, I'm a big fan of Rema, but after that recount of the
story
of the Bible,
I
don't know what that is. What happened there then?
Oh, it was really bad.
What did he say?
I think he was trying to use an analogy and basically reference the story of Jonah, where he was in the well.
Yeah.
And he just got the characters all mixed up, and it's like he got the story completely wrong. I think he actually said it was Abraham, and it was just really bad. It was really bad, and it's like ultimately it's like I get where you're trying to come from, but I could tell you don't know what you're talking about, and that's okay.
And you need to be careful.
But
it's like you just gotta be
you
just gotta be careful now with what you're messing with, because ultimately it's like you want to use that as. Oh yeah, this is what you should be following. But do you even read your Bible? You know what I mean? Do you even follow Jesus? Do you have accepted him as your Lord and Savior? I mean, I'm not going to start questioning you, but
but you've asked the question.
I asked the questions.
For me, Rema, his music doesn't resonate with me, and this is episode 154.
Hey, the album was good.
Was it bird?
His last album was good.
That Ozebaya album.
It was good.
Anyway,
you guys need to pair.
If you need something in the gym to hype you up,
you see what Wizkid did here. Pry. You guys to do that.
Anyway, let's wrap it up, guys. This has been a great episode. I've really enjoyed talking about it. That brings us to the end of episode 154. In terms of where to follow us, guys, on all socials, all being Instagram and TikTok, you can follow us at Hype and Then Some. That is the handle. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and Spotify, and you can watch us on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. MBT, do you have any other business?
This is episode 154. We're Hype and Then Some, and we're out.
Peace.